Welcome, everybody, to Live and Let's Dice. I am your Dungeon Master, Cody. Tonight we will be starting our Curse of Strahd campaign. Our players joined with us tonight are Zach.
Hey, everybody.
And who are you playing tonight, Zach?
So my character is a variant human wizard. His character name is Ozal the Wise, and he's kind of like a Gandalf-type character, very old wizard, frail man, but he has some pretty sweet magic to back it up, so I'm excited to be playing D&D again.
We're also joined by Dean. Dean, who are you playing?
What up? My character is Burn Dawnbringer. He is a Goliath paladin, and he's kind of the people's champ. His honor and bond is to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and his only flaw is that he's convinced of the significance of his destiny and blind to his shortcomings and risk of failure. So, pretty great guy.
The ladies
awesome.
call him Burn Dawn... Dongbringer.
Dong Dinger.
Dong.
It's a throwback for those of old watchers. Deanie, who are you playing tonight?
I'm going to be playing Stolas. He's an Aarakocra wizard, or rather a warlock. Pretty much has absolutely no interest in helping anybody but himself to become a more powerful warlock. So that may cause some issues within the group, but it'll all be in good fun at the end.
Perfect. We are also joined by James with us tonight. James, who are you playing?
I'm playing Taris Nightthorn, a Wood Elf thief, and a bit like Deanie, my character is very heavily involved in self-preservation and self-advancement with wealth. Not very interested in anything but renewing a score that was lost many years back, trying to regain a fortune that was taken from him at one point by a friend.
Perfect. And we'll just jump right into our adventure.
Can I just do
ahead.
two things real quick?
Of course.
One, if you're watching this, we're recording this on 8/21. This should be going live at 8/28. So if you're watching and you're wondering, hey, why aren't these guys answering our comments? For the first stream, we're doing it pre-recorded. Eventually, we hope to move it into live streams, but there's so many rules to kind of get right, and we didn't want to be distracted by comments. Also, if you're watching, this is a look at all of our characters. So we have Cody, Dungeon Master DM on the top. To the left, we have Stolas, then Burn, the big man there. Then there's Ozal, and then Terrence.
Terrace.
Terrence.
I was
Not Terrence.
Okay, I thought you were a male character at first,
man.
and so in my head I had it as
I
Terrence,
am-
but it's Terrace. I'm sorry.
I am a male character, but I have a female avatar because I'm elf, so I'm very feminine.
Oh, hell
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Anyway, so
man.
that's a look at the kind of the world that we're in, and I think Cody prepared some great maps with, I think, the little tokens, so we should have some pretty decent production value today. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're watching this, we really appreciate it. It's kind of a different thing we're doing for the channel, and hopefully you guys like it, and we all have a good time playing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, live and let's dice. No, we'll get copyright struck for that.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
that was awful.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. We are jumping into the dark world of Barovia with Curse of Strahd. But we do not start in said dark world. Instead, we start in the main world of Faerun, where our four heroes have just finished doing a local bounty for the city of Waterdeep. And it is currently nighttime, as you guys are kind of heading out of a goblin den that you've cleared out, covered in gore and tired.
Hell yeah.
For our older listeners, I'm bringing back those two beautiful asses we started with that died in our first campaign, and the cart.
Oh, wow.
So, as you guys are loading up your goblin ears, I would presume, and any small bounties that on the papers as you're going through them to kind of make sure that you guys have done your job correctly to head back to Waterdeep. It's really dark. It's about midnight. It's misty, and it's raining. So, who is driving the cart as you head back to Waterdeep?
I'm driving the cart.
Yeah, you are. So it's this old covered 2-wheeled cart, and you have your 2 oxen that can pull you around. Bern, you're probably too big to sit in this older cart in the back. But our other 3 heroes kind of are back there out of the rain as you're driving back there. The woods are quiet, other than the pitter-patter of rain. It's dark as your torches kind of light the road ahead of you. And as you are heading back, you get lost in the forest.
Damn it.
Thankfully,
Jesus,
being
Steve.
being the Goliath Paladin, you're not going to tell anyone that you're lost. But the fog thickens to where when you look behind you over the cart, it's dark. There's mist behind you that seems to be closing as you begin to traverse forward down this road. The trees become more gnarled and overhung, and it's kind of spooky. Do you tell your cohorts that you're lost, or do you just forge ahead?
Let me get Ozal up here without worrying anybody else.
Yeah. And how do you accomplish that? Do you guys have like a secret knock, or do you have you just yell for him?
Yeah, I'll just scream. I'll just yell at him.
All right.
He's old. He's hard of hearing.
Burn, my boy. Will you make a spot for an old man?
I'll try.
All 8 feet of you. Scooch over just a bit.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something, Ozal.
Yes, my boy.
I'm lost as shit right now. I can't tell which way is up in all this fog. I gotta be honest.
How long have we been lost, my boy?
Far too long, if I'm being honest. Maybe about 20, 30 minutes. I just keep going straight. Nothing is appearing familiar at all.
Cody, can I cast Prestidigitation to give us a little bit of light, perhaps?
Oh yeah, where are you casting it, if I may ask? So, to paint you a better picture, you're on a gravel road, and the fog is so thick it's actually laying down on the ground. So you're having trouble just even seeing under your horse's feet as they kind of walk through. It just kind of kicks up and goes around the cart. Okay. And it's like almost sheer. You have maybe 5 feet of visibility around the cart in total. Maybe a little more in the oxen because they're pushing through it, obviously.
Jeez.
Is this potentially an unnatural fog, perhaps?
Well, you can roll Arcana, my dude, if you want to try and figure more details out.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16 plus. Let's see. For these spells, do I add anything to this?
So for Arcana, you'll roll your d20 and then
Plus the intelligence modifier.
You actually roll the Arcana skill. It actually factors in your intelligence modifier.
Oh, okay,
should.
it's plus 7. So 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah. You can tell very quickly that this fog is not of this world. It's otherworldly in nature, and you think that potentially being in the fog would cause harm to you in some way.
Okay. I'd like to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Yeah. So as you guys are driving down, the rain kind of starts to peter off a little bit as the fog just thickens. You notice 2 things while you were ritually chanting this spell.
Papati.
Is that your ritual chant?
Papatio?
Absolutely.
As you cast Tapatio on your...
How dare you? I said bippity boppity boo, you racist. Seems racial.
No, not at all. The fog begins to clear in front of you, just 10 or 15 or so feet. As the spell itself goes off and the 10 minutes pass, everything around you lights up. This fog is magical and seems to be closing behind you as you travel further down the trail.
Interesting.
Hell yeah. We made it. I drove the shit out of this cart.
Well done, Burn. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done, my boy.
You arrive to two large gates of wrought iron that are open. Burn, this is not Waterdeep. This is not where you were headed.
Uh-oh. Well, here we are.
We'll paint the picture here. Let me share my screen.
Bring in some graphics.
No, I only want screen one. These big, massive gates. Now, you can't make out all of it because of the fog and then it's dark. But these two wrought iron gates are massive. As you look up at them, you're used to being the biggest guy in the room, right? These are big enough that your giant kin could easily cross under them.
Wow.
Two headless, deformed statues stand clad in armor, holding massive swords. There's moss that is old and growing. You can see spider webs kind of ornating on the gate as they glint in the moonlight. That, as you look up towards you're not quite sure how there's moonlight with so much fog, but they do kind of catch your eye. And they stand wide open.
Holy shit. Are you guys seeing this?
Yeah, this isn't where we're supposed to be, Dean.
No. But I'll be damned if it isn't beautiful. Wow.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Deanie, how do you react to this? Now, the cart is kind of stopped in front of it as the column of fog doesn't keep moving with you. I think is one of the other things, Ozal, that you realize. It's 5 foot around the cart on either side and from behind, so you have access of getting out. But as you stop, the fog stops traveling with you, and it's kind of clear through the tunnel and down the road ahead of you.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea if we press forward because the fog's not getting better. And at least in that direction, it's relatively clear.
You don't think this fog wanted us to come here, do you?
There's only one way to find out, my boy.
Kind of convenient how it just ends here.
I mean, you drove us here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not point fingers.
Wow. There's only one person driving.
Oh, you could have helped navigate if we're going to be pointing fingers.
I don't have a map.
Fine. All right, let's push forward.
Keep going. Let's see.
Ozal, since your spell is still going, as you cross the threshold of the gates close behind you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And it feels thick as you're crossing through them, almost as if you are studying as a wizard. You understand the idea of letting your soul apparate from your body in multiple ways in meditation, through spells, both to kind of... Those who have trained you have shown you that you can leave your mortal coil and explore the world or other planes. You feel as though you have left your material plane behind you as the gates shut and the fog encompasses them as you cross under this giant wall.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. 2
You
more
want,
hours.
you guys? Do you want me to sneak ahead? Check it out.
I think that's a great idea.
Terrace, what do your elf eyes see?
Well, let me see. I don't know yet. I have to forge ahead. But I'm going to actually pull my hood up on my magic cloak.
Perfect.
And check out ahead. Forge ahead.
So, Terrace, because you are stealthing, go ahead and roll me 2 d20s and then take the higher result of the 2 and then add stealth to it and let me know what you get.
13 and plus 9.
Okay, and that was the highest out of the 2 dice you rolled?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 13.
Nice. Okay. And is that 13 plus 9 being 22, or is it 13
Yeah.
total?
No, 13 plus 9. Yeah, 22, sorry.
Okay, yeah. Let me stop this really quick. You see Terrace, he steps out elegantly out of the cart as he tells you that he's going to forge ahead. As he draws his hood upon you, passing the oxen, he gets it all the way over his head, and then he shimmer and distorts, almost like the Predator in active camo, as he begins to suddenly distort and disappear, stalking down the road.
I love it when he does that.
I love that. I love shimmering.
Yeah, and as he kind of moves and meshes off with the fog moving under his feet and through the ground, he disappears kind of past your draw distance of what you can see in the night. Terrace, how far do you want to walk down this road? Let me ask you that.
I'm going to go about 100 yards.
Okay, yeah, as soon as you leave kind of that 5-foot sphere around the cart itself, when you look behind you, your friends are gone. You get about 100 yards away, and this road just seems to twist and wind. And as you kind of walk between the edges of the road, there are these just nasty, gnarled, black pine trees. Unlike the beautiful green trees you're used to of being an elf. They have thorns growing out of them. They are so high and so old, they would blot out any sunlight. You know that, being that you're a wood elf.
Right.
As you kind of keep going, you can make out, sort of in the distance, the hood, while it does help you become more stealthy, does not really so well for perceiving things.
Right.
You can see that it looks like there's a skyline of some sort. You can see a house on a hill maybe, and then kind of a valley, but you can't fully tell with how much fog and how dark it is with all of these trees and things around.
Do I get a sense of how far away this house on the hill is?
Yeah, you're thinking probably at least a couple miles by, steady travel of oxen.
Okay. And if I take my hood down, will I be able to see a little further?
Yeah, I'll let you experiment with it, and kind of as you take a crouching gesture on maybe one of the boulders that's on the side of the road to kind of see if you can perceive a little better. It's the same thing. So, typically the hood kind of is negative for those things, but
right.
No, it doesn't change your perspective at all, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. And so the road, and how I can see about a couple miles ahead, I can see this house on a hill, sort of.
Correct.
But there doesn't seem to be any imminent danger in the surrounding area that I'm in.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to head back.
Okay. You head back to the group, and I presumably would think that you probably tell them what you see.
Yeah, go back and tell them what I see.
All right. So this is where you guys are kind of at over here, where my cursor is. These gates that you've come through, and the road that kind of leads down through the pine trees and into this valley down here. And there is a hill, kind of right above where it says the Old Slavic Road, here, with a house positioned right here. How do you guys take in this knowledge? Burn?
Honestly, I'm a little hesitant to keep going, but I don't think we have a choice.
I mean, you have kind of just passed through the threshold of the gate. Do you want to go back and check it to see if you can go back? Do you want to turn around? How are you proceeding?
Well, I'm no coward.
No.
Just because I don't like what we're going to do doesn't mean I won't do it.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Deanie?
We've come this far.
Let's go to
agree.
the village.
It might be
Alright.
safer to wait the fog out with friendly villagers.
I agree
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
As you guys are heading down the road, and it kind of winds and comes through to the hillside of that house, the fog tapers off behind you and then starts to kind of more or less coalesce in front of the village, obscuring it a little more. There is a house that you can see. There's an old, beautiful Victorian-style house, kind of off to the right, sitting by itself. The fog in front of you starts to kind of close off, and outside of the house, you can see the doors just swinging open on the hinges. there are 2 children crying on the lawn as your oxen starts to trundle by them.
Silence!
You say that to these 2 kids?
What troubles you?
As you look at these 2 children, are you talking to...
I didn't know they look like that. I don't know. I want to talk to these.
Are you talking to the girl or the little boy?
Probably, I guess the one that looks older. I guess that's the boy. It's hard to tell.
So the girl's the
older
oldest,
one.
the
The one that appears older, yeah.
Yeah. She looks up at you, and as her brother, you would roughly estimate her brother's probably 7. It's kind of hard to tell with the clothing they have on, and they are definitely entrapped in nobility clothing. The older girl, maybe around 10, she's kind of holding her brother, and she's shh, 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 shh. He saw a monster in the house, and it's fine. We're okay.
Monster? What kind of monster you speak of?
The boy begins crying as he looks up at you, even more scared, and he kind of clutches this stuffed doll to his chest, and he points back to the house. And he said, there's a monster in the house, and it creeps and it crawls, and it tried to eat me while I was asleep tonight in my bed, and we need help when our parents are gone. And he begins to start crying more rapidly.
Where have your parents gone?
I don't know. I think they went to the village, but it's late, and it's hard to tell.
Might we stay the night to observe this monster?
Yeah, we're more than welcome to kill it, so I can go back to bed.
If we kill it, will you house us for the night?
Yes, of course. It makes a terrible howling noise. I'm not going back in there.
Well, a deal's a deal.
Do they look like they have any kind of wealth?
Oh yeah, the tailoring and cut of their clothes. She kind of, as you can see, has this gold brooch with an emblem on it. You're not sure if the kids themselves have wealth, but definitely the family, you would say, based on how large this manor house is.
Okay, fair enough. So, like, the house looks like it probably has some contents of value.
Oh, for sure.
Oh no!
Perfect. I'm in.
All right. You guys kind of park the oxen on the road. They don't really have anywhere to store your oxen, but you know that they won't really wander off if they're attached to the cart. There's a little gate outside the house leading up, and the front door is fully open.
I stand behind Byrne.
I'd like to cast Unseen Servant as a ritual, please.
Okay. So you spend the next 10 minutes chanting in the cart, out of the cart, on the road, in the yard, in the house?
Probably in the cart.
And what
Boo.
bibbidi bobbidi boo, 10 minutes go by as your cohorts kind of stand there awkwardly as you chant.
And then I will command them to unload our luggage and weapons, or command the servant to start unloading and kind of getting us ready to go into this house.
Yeah, so funny thing about that, you basically have your adventuring packs, the gear in your inventory, and that's really about it. Back home, you guys had a guild house where you would have each an individual rooms. You know, the money that you guys were earning kind of was going towards building up, becoming one of the better guilds so you can get better contracts, fame, glory, and fortune. So he reaches...
So there's not really much to unpack, I guess?
Oh, sure there is. He reaches into the cart for the sack of goblin ears that you guys have collected for your bounty, and just kind of floats there holding this sack full of ears of all of these goblins you've killed from your last mission.
Awesome.
And he, sure as shit, takes it into the house.
What a fucking guy.
Hell yeah! I gotta be honest with you, I was not looking forward to carrying all that in.
Yes.
How big is this house? Like as we walk into the foyer.
Byrne, as you get closer, you can tell that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 stories, depending.
Oh shit!
A house like this back in Waterdeep is expensive. Right? Waterdeep in general is an expensive town, but this is something that, is reserved for royalty or some sort of governmental official.
Awesome.
And the wrought iron gate swings open as you get closer to it. The door itself is open, and you can make out just this ear-piercing wail as you get close to the house.
I don't like the sound of that.
Is it day, night right now?
It is night. A little bit of time has passed since when, you've spent at least 10 minutes doing what you guys do.
Yeah.
Listening to Zach chant.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to be chanting a lot, to be honest. Do I have time to cast Find Familiar?
How long does it take to cast?
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Jesus, man.
I think
helpful,
that's
though.
We don't need
That's
those
a-
instant spells.
a
I have
call
instant
for your
spells.
team.
Do you want me to sneak in and see if I can stealthily have a look?
Yeah, while he's doing
Maybe
that, I
save
can
us some
cast-
time.
Yeah,
nope.
I love that.
All right, I'll do that again. I'll throw up the hood again and have a look. Go in, Cody.
And
All right.
I'll order my servant to go with him and tap him on the shoulder if he sees anything.
Cool.
So, James, we're going to say that you're green?
I thought we had little tokens today.
We were supposed to, and I, for the love of me, could not get them to integrate into the system I was using.
You hate to see it.
I know.
You hate to see it.
Zach. I'm sorry. James, Stolas, Zach, and Burn, you said you were headed into?
Yeah.
Burn. And Zach, your unseen servant is hanging out. He'll be you.
Hanging out. Sorry.
Vern is also a bard.
I love it.
Part
How
bard.
far into the house are you going, may I ask?
I'm gonna go to at least the the foot of that stairwell.
Okay. All right. You head in, James. Oh. Can I not?
Nice.
Okay, there you
No, you can't see me because I got my hood on.
go. What did you roll for stealth? Sorry.
I gotta roll a stealth again. I rolled same deal, yeah, twice.
Mm-hmm.
I got 16 at 25.
Okay. You stealth ahead, James.
The kids are just waiting outside, I take it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll entertain them with my magic trick.
They're relatively quiet as you guys enter the house. Just kind of scared. And I'll give you some detail here. So as you enter, the wrought iron gate, Burn, is kind of what you're standing behind. Your unseen servant has entered. James, as you stealth through the main foyer, through the first door, you can see emblems of family members. There's also a crest on the wall that looks like this giant windmill kind of on a red field. And the
And I don't
windmill
recognize
itself...
it.
No, sir.
Okay.
It's a kind of made of gold inlay on this shield on the red field, and then there are family members. You can see the 2 children on these dusty frames, and then 2 older adults. The mahogany doors leading in that you go through, the second set of doors right here,
Yep.
are stained glass as well. As you enter the
Nice.
main hall, there is a fireplace across from you. The stairs that are made of like red marble, kind of as you're heading up them.
Wow.
And then mounted above the fireplace is a sword that has that same logo of the windmill on it.
Interesting.
There are also several other ornate things, but we'll hop back here. James, as you go through the first set of doors, Zach and Stolas outside, the fog slowly starts to kind of creep up towards the house. Your oxen start to slowly disappear with your cart. These children disappear into the fog, and it starts to slowly creep up towards you.
This house has some unseen magic on it.
I don't like the feel of it.
Yeah.
I don't think we should
Sketchy.
be standing out here.
Yeah, that's a little
Stolas?
bit sus.
How far in do you want to move, Stolas?
I will move to the room with the servant, the unseen servant.
Okay.
Cody, so there's no danger in this area where I am that I can see right now.
Not at the moment.
So I'm gonna just go to the mahogany doors and poke my head through and maybe wave them ahead. Say it's all's good.
You got it, James.
I take my hood off so they can see me.
Right, you're waving your invisible head.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Zach, are you going to stay out there the full hour to cast?
Can I cast and move forward, or should I stay in?
This is kind of a station. You've sat down and pulled out your implements, probably a candle.
Okay,
drawn
I'll
some
have
sort
my
of
servant
symbol.
come and kind of watch my back.
Okay.
Why would you ask him if he was going to move? He couldn't.
Servant, come watch my back for me.
Okay.
Aaron
the
Gosling.
unseen
I'll
servant
I'll
comes
do
out.
additional voices.
Wow.
I love it.
Zach, make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Let me look up my modifier. Constitution is +2. I got 16 plus 2 is 18.
You, as you're sitting in this fog chanting, bibbidi bobbidi boo, bibbidi bobbidi boo,
Bippity boppity boo.
right, trying to summon your familiar.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
You
A
feel the
wizard is
fog.
never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
This house has a dark magic on it.
The fog fully encloses the house. You can see Burns standing inside, kind of watching you from where he's at on the beam.
What up?
Your unseen servant shudders, and the fog is cold, and you start to feel weary. Take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay, 1 level. How does that happen? I don't see that on my chart.
It's old
just-
age.
Let me explain what
my
this
bones
does
are
for you,
old.
5e,
I need a nap.
mechanically.
It's too much magic in one day.
So exhaustion is a condition.
Okay.
The first level of exhaustion, to get exhaustion to stop, you have to take a long rest.
Okay.
At level 1, you have disadvantage on ability checks, and there are 6 total levels. You think if
Okay.
you stay out here, you'll keep suffering these points of exhaustion. If you get to 6 levels of exhaustion, you die.
Die. Oh, that's
My
all of
God.
it. Now how
Dude, get
now,
inside, get
for the
inside.
game, how is it every minute there's another level of exhaustion? Every 10 minutes?
You think it's every couple of minutes. The fog is now this wavy gray line. It has stopped at the threshold of this house, the gate.
Okay.
Zach, you ready to get inside, man?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go inside.
Okay, so you got about 15 minutes into your spell casting. You pick up your implements and your unseen servant, and you walk inside. All right. Do you want to cast your stuff from in here now?
The
start the
fog,
spell
the
over,
fog,
or-
the fog was what was causing the exhaustion, correct?
You believe so, yes.
Okay,
You think
yeah.
that the potentially harmful magic you got off of it originally is what has caused your exhaustion.
Okay, yeah, I'll continue as a ritual.
As you walk through the wrought iron gate, it shuts. And then you hear a
Okay.
click, and it locks behind you.
Do we see a key, or is it just like a
no.
lock?
So it's almost like a portcullis on the front door. You could think like in the South how they had like the closed-in porch. This is just wrought iron that goes straight up in a door frame, almost like a security threshold.
Okay.
As the door locks and you're looking around, you can make out some like claw marks or scratches outside on the patio where the fog is, and then you hear, I hate to do it, mewling noise and trundling as the oxen on the cart begin to struggle and take off down the street.
Trundle? Good old Trundle?
Your poor oxen has fled the fog.
No, my ass.
At least no one ate your ass today, Dean.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Welcome to the Death House.
the fuck? I never would have come in here, but it was that.
Oh boy, here we go.
So Zach, until you take a long rest, you will suffer disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
You dingoes.
Hey, dingus. James,
I warned you.
as the wrought iron gate locks, the fireplace behind you ignites.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
I want to have a closer look at that sword.
Yeah.
My man.
So it's hanging up over here on the mantle. Do you like pick it up? Do you touch it? What do you do?
Jesus Christ! I don't know if I want to touch it.
Dude, just touch it.
Why don't you give me a why don't you give me a perception check, and I can give you some more information here. That'll be
Okay.
wisdom perception.
Wait,
Okay,
can I,
so
can I
is that
share something
D20?
really quick?
Go ahead, dude.
I was gonna share my camera real quick, or
Oh,
my
yeah.
screen.
Let me stop sharing. I'll pop over so I can come see it.
This is when Byrne said he was lost and Stolas got annoyed.
Are you drawing that, Dean?
Yeah,
Holy crap, man!
I've been drawing this whole time.
Wow.
Byrne was like, we're lost. And, yeah. And Stolas turns his head all the way around, like, are you fucking for real?
I'll for
beautiful.
our podcast listeners, or those of you who are listening on audio while doing the dishes, to my sweet AMR voice, Dean has constructed a beautiful art piece of Stolas, the Aarakocra, who's a bird person, which you could think like Rick and Morty bird person with horns and antlers, that is turning around, looking towards the fourth wall, annoyed.
Great.
Yeah, imagine he's sitting in the cart and then he hears that I've gotten everybody lost. So like an owl turns its head all the way around while reading a book, and it's like, you moron. So,
Just for my own curiosity, can I ask you an off-topic question? Are you like on a slate, or are you drawing like by
yeah,
hand?
I bought a little digital tablet. Zach and his
sick.
wife recommended some to me, so
That's
it's
amazing.
like the third thing I've ever drawn on it. So
Wow, I mean, if you're doing fan art during games, I'm a fan. Throw it up with the episode. Let our viewers, enjoy it.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, I just wanted to show that.
No, amazing. I'll go back to sharing my screen here. It's this one. There we go. Yas. Okay, so James, what'd you roll for perception, buddy?
Just a quick question. I'm rolling 2d20 again, taking the best roll.
That's only when you have advantage.
Okay.
For perception, you will roll a d20 and then
Okay,
kind of
and
just
then
tell me
add-
what you get.
Yeah, add my skill proficiency. Okay, yeah. 12 altogether.
So 12 altogether. As the fireplace lets out this dim fire kind of illuminating it, you can see that there are the double set of doors that you're standing at.
Yep.
There is a door to the right of the staircase, two
Yep.
doors across from you, and two more doors over kind of that way as well, for those of you who aren't watching. The walls themselves are beautiful. So it's kind of that more like ornate wood paneling, that darker mahogany again. And you can make out in them there's these beautiful nymphs and vines and flowers on these doors.
Okay.
The long sword, as you look at it, looks like an ornate long sword. It has that windmill in the hilt, and is sheathed next to these beautiful ornate images kind of on the wall. As you look closer at the images, you see that woven into them, they kind of pervert.
Wow.
What would be beautiful vines turn out to have thorns on them. These nymphs you can see are eating something, and as you look closer, it almost looks as if they're eating like humans, kind of like grosser gothic nymphs feasting on them.
Right.
And these satyrs seem to be kind of decapitating someone instead of dancing with them like you thought originally.
Right.
Sweet.
Wow. Okay. So, and this sword is is it just seem kind of stable, or is it glowing, or is it?
It's mounted.
Funny?
Nope,
Okay.
nothing unstable about it. It just seems to be an ornate longsword.
Okay, I think I'll just leave that be.
Okay.
As I look back here, like are Stolas and Byrne coming in here, or you guys coming in here?
We're hopping back right to them right now. Zach, you're still chanting away. Stolas, let's go ahead. You're standing, looking at these photos and the shield.
Yeah, I'm going to move up one room
Okay.
and kind of take a peek around.
Sure. Is there a specific room you'd like to move into that you can see, or?
Let me kind of investigate this one room here on the bottom right.
Yeah. And are you going all the way in, or are you kind of just opening the door and looking in?
I'll open the door and take a peek.
Are you okay if I put you right here? Or would you rather be on the other side over here?
The first position is fine.
Okay. Oh, come on, screen. You can do it. There we go. Yeah, you open it up, and it looks like a den or a family room. Actually, more or less like a hunting den. I think like old British people lodge. There's some stag heads mounted on the walls. There are 3 stuffed wolves around the room. There are some padded chairs with an oak table between them. There's a cask of wine that has 2 beautiful glinting gold gauntlets. The fireplace behind it is out, so it's kind of dark and you can't fully see. And there's some cabinets and that kind of thing.
All right. Maybe I can use like perception to look around, or
Yeah, go ahead. All right, and now do you want to actively like investigate the room, or are you just trying to look further? Yeah, okay. So go ahead and roll investigation for me.
all right. I got 11
Okay.
total.
Yeah, you as you actually physically enter the room, and are you like just describe to me how you're investigating, so I don't tell you what you're doing.
I'm mostly looking for the creature that was mentioned. I'm not really interested in looking through other people's stuff. I'm just here looking for any sort of danger.
Okay, do you walk further into the room to investigate, or just by the door,
Yeah.
kind of playing it safe? Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the middle of the room.
So as you do, the fireplace lights up. Setting off a glow helps you see a little better. You see all the things I described earlier. In between these 2 chairs, there's 2 golden goblets sitting there. The wolves, whoever did the taxidermy on these wolves, it's superb. They look almost real. And granted, they're probably dead wolves because it's like a hunting den. But if you were running through the house at night or playing like hide and seek, you would mistake them for real wolves.
That's interesting to know.
Barring that, there's not a lot of other information I can give you unless you start rifling through other people's stuff.
I see. Okay, well, it would be boring if I didn't. So, let me go investigate those gauntlets. Or
Yeah.
gauntlets, sorry.
So, we'll put you right here. Yeah, you pick them up, and they're just 2 golden goblets set on top of an old wine table. And you can kind of make out rings on the table from where they have set down for these drinks. Some spillage. These chairs are beautiful. The amount of wealth whoever owns this house is just extravagant. Not only the wood paneled walls continuing here as well on this hard white marble floor, but these gold goblets you think are worth probably 50 gold pieces each. They're relatively extravagant.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa,
a lot of gold.
I need those. Please save them for me, Stolas.
No.
Hang on a second. I should have checked that damn room.
There are 2 cabinets of interest. The northernmost one and the westernmost one, if you wanted to keep looking or rifling.
Yeah, I'm going to walk these 2 goblets I found to the cabinet that's between the wolves,
Okay.
the taxidermied wolves. Let's take a peek inside there.
You got it. As you walk over, lightning strikes outside the house, and it thunders through the entirety of the house, and it's deafeningly loud. As you hear rain begin to patter against the windows and structures. As you look at it, this cabinet is locked. Oh no, sorry, this cabinet is unlocked. You open it up. There's an assortment of wines and a small box containing a deck of playing cards.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shove these 2 goblets in the drawer.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I guess I'll inspect the cards.
Yeah, they're just ordinary playing cards.
Nothing special?
Nothing special.
Nothing unusual?
Nothing unusual.
I'll put them back.
All right. Stolas, I'm going to jump over to Burn here. Dr. Dongdinger, how you doing?
I'm bored.
Oh, you're bored. Well, my dude, you want to make it interesting? Where do you want to go?
Hell yeah. Man. Let me venture further into the house.
Okay.
Maybe even upstairs.
Oh.
Wait. I see a bathroom. I gotta make a pit stop.
You're talking about this little area right here? Little 2B action?
Oh, is that not a toilet right here? Up into the right?
Let me scroll through my guide here.
Just to be clear, I am not bored. The character Dawn is bored.
What is 2B? 2A is the nymphs. 2B. That is a cloak room, according to my guide. It has several black hanging cloaks from hooks on the wall and a top hat that sits on top.
I gotta check out that top hat.
Nice. Do you put it on?
Well, I'm wearing a helmet, so no, I don't put it on.
Oh, I wasn't
Put it
sure
on
if
top
you
of
were
the
a
helmet.
gentleman and, you know.
Okay, yeah, I can put it on top of my helmet.
As soon as it touches your head, Burn,
Oh no.
you feel
Dean,
the
why'd you do
thrum.
that?
The thrum of magic energy pulse through you.
Oh, I don't know what a thrum is, but I like the sound of it.
It tingles and vibrates through your whole cloaca.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, nope, that's still us. Your whole body.
Sounds like a Baldo.
That is a top hat of disguise.
Ooh, very cool.
So once per day, you can cast Disguise Self on yourself.
Oh my god, I get to keep it?
If you so choose so.
Hell yeah. I mean, we're gonna get paid to help these people, right? I mean, I know I'm a paladin, but I gotta eat.
Magic top hat.
Cody, are we able to pull up the images that we're using in dark mode?
I don't know how to do that. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I was just curious. Don't worry about it.
Disguise hat. Sorry, I'm pulling up the item here for you, Dean, and I'll link it via private chat. Come on. All right. Top hat of DISGUISESELF. Perfect. Yeah. Other than that, there's really nothing else of note. There's some black billowing cloaks, kind of almost Dracula-esque. Yeah.
I'm gonna head into that room where Stolas is.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh no! Oh no! How do I? There we go. Let me do Zach really quick first, or unless Dean, is there anywhere else you wanted to go before we hop off your turn?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Do you want to disguise yourself as anything?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. How many times can I do it per day?
Once.
Once.
Cast disguise self on yourself once per day.
I'm gonna save that.
All right. Tuck it into your bag. Add that to your inventory. Zach, are you just gonna hang out here for the next hour? Out of
Yes.
curiosity.
How much time has passed?
Let me roll D100s here. Approximately 24 minutes has passed since you've entered this house.
Yeah, I'll keep casting. I want to have
Okay.
my familiar for the rest of this journey today.
All right.
I'm out of the fog, right? Like I'm in the.
Yeah,
safe-
you're
okay,
you're still outside the house, and you're kind of in the foyer or like
Ah,
porch
shit, I thought I was
area.
in the house. Okay.
Nah, you're on the
that's
porch between these beautiful mahogany doors and the portcullis that's closed, and your unseen servant is hanging out. How long does unseen servant last?
Forever.
Does it though?
Yes. If it moves out of range. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Find Familiar. Unseen Servant is an hour.
Okay. So by the time you get your familiar, your unseen servant will be gone.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Do you have a name for your unseen servant?
Vor.
Vor.
My name is Vol.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's for my
You
familiar.
son of a bitch.
No, I just call him Servant.
What about just
Wow. You're
What about
calling
Glenn?
me servant? Not even a name? You're just going to call me by my occupation?
Keep watching my back, Servant. Don't speak to me in such a tongue.
Okay.
It's funny because no one can see him, so it's just like I'm arguing with like thin air.
Oh man. Okay, James, you move into this room. You see
No
still
one can
locked.
see me, but I have real feelings.
Stolas is just closing a cabinet. Stolas, what do you say to James as he enters the room?
I'm gonna look around the room once more
Terrace.
and inform Terrace that there's absolutely nothing of interest in here. This has been a complete waste of my time.
lies?
Go ahead and roll deception, I guess, and James, go ahead and roll insight. Opposed checks. So you'll roll a d20, and James, you'll add the insight skill. Stolas, you will add either charisma or, if you're proficient, the deception skill.
Oh, okay. Let's see. That would be a 15 for me then.
It'd be a 20 for me.
Yeah. Well, Stolas, let me ask you this: are you telling the truth from your point of view that you don't think there's anything of interest, or
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean, it's
okay.
completely useless to me. I'm not a thief.
Yeah, okay. So James, she's honest. Sorry for making you roll deception. I should have asked that. You know Stolas pretty well. She's not really kept by mortal trappings. But yeah, she's like, well, there's not anything in
Yeah,
here.
well, that's why I'm going to have a look for myself, because what's meaningless to her is of value to me, I would think.
Okay. Yeah, there's a cabinet right in front of you. You want to go through that one first?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. You walk in front of this cabinet that you're adjacent to here. It is locked. Which
Oh, well,
you're
lucky for
thieving
me, I
ass.
have my
Yeah.
lockpick.
You know that if something's locked, there's probably something in there for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they just keep golden goblets around, yeah.
Exactly.
Go ahead and give me a thieves tool check. So if you are proficient with thieves tools, you will roll dexterity and add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay, so I roll a d20, yeah?
Yep, you roll d20.
And I add 7.
Okay.
So 24.
Oh man, like butter. You pull your tools right off of your little belt, kneel down, and just intricately, you have felt locks like this before, and it's a joke to you. By the time your thieves tools are in, it's already unlocked.
Nice.
Put your thieves tools away. Do you open the cabinet?
Yes. Whoa, wait a second. Can
Oh.
I check for a trap? Can I check for a trap?
I will
forgot
say, because you said yes. No, you
I'm
cannot
too
check
late.
for a trap. You
Okay.
open the door and you flinch a little bit, and nothing happens. Inside, there is a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each of the weapon.
Nice. And what about the gold goblets? What happened to them?
They are not in this cabinet, and you don't know
Oh,
about
okay.
them. But
are you going to put that map back up for a sec?
Am I not? Oh, I'm not sharing. Am I not sharing? I thought I was sharing. What's on your
No.
screen?
Just the avatars. Okay, I see where I am. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna take. Can I have a look at them? I'm gonna take a look at the crossbows.
Yeah, you think based on the decor of the room, it's a hunting room, hunting
Right,
themed
right.
room. Yeah, they are just a decent, orderly heavy crossbow, a decent, orderly light crossbow, and a decent, orderly hand crossbow, and 60 total bolts.
I'll take all of it.
All right.
I'm gonna sell those to Burn.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a good deal, Burn,
All right.
if you want a crossbow.
The heavy crossbow would be in Burn's wheelhouse for stuff.
Okay.
Just as a player knowledge. Yeah. To your, there's nothing really else in there. This cabinet is meant to hold this small arsenal of weapons.
Okay.
Below you, there is a table with 4 chairs on it that looks like a playing table, almost like poker or cards. The 3 wolves, there is a fireplace that is on, 2 stuffed chairs, a wine crate, and Stolas standing in front of this other cabinet.
Okay.
Stolas.
I'm gonna I'll give Stolas a chance to do something.
Yeah. Stolas, what would you like to do?
I'm going to round the corner there at the door,
Okay.
pet the stuffed wolf there on my way out,
Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah.
and I'll join Burn in that room with the near the stairs rather.
Okay.
Perfect.
Burn is fiddling with a hat, or putting it in his backpack. I don't know. Burn, do you want them to know that you found this hat, or what is your interaction?
Yeah, let me show it to Stolas, dude. Check this out. Look at this hat I found.
It's a nice hat.
Yeah, it's a magic hat.
How do you
Awesome.
know
funny.
this?
What's with the Inquisition? It's just a magic
curious.
hat, okay?
Like Frosty the Snowman's hat.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice, I guess.
Thanks. That's all I wanted.
Stolas and Burn, you hear from upstairs a thud, and then the scrambling of what sounds like little feet on hardwood.
Dude, did you hear that?
I heard it.
The hell was that?
Should we go over there?
Hell yeah, I'm itching for a fight anyway. That's what we came here for, isn't it?
Cool. Well, I'll go up first.
And I follow.
Still, you're going first. I would stand behind Burn.
Let's go like this. Okay, you
Brave
guys
warlock.
go up the stairs. Sorry, bear with me for one moment here. I think if I just run all 4 rooms simultaneously, it'll be a little easier on the whole team. You guys make this out okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Zach, servant, fireplace, the sword above the fireplace, 2 goblets, James, Stola. Burner, you headed up first.
Stolas was taking point, but yeah, I'll walk up to her.
Okay. Stolas, when you crest the top of the stairs, there's another fireplace. You can make out 4 suits of armor. And then 2 doors. Do you want to be here, Stolas?
I'll be there, kind of like in the middle of the room. That'll be fine.
Okay. Bern, I assume you're right behind her?
Yeah.
Okay, this stairs continue up behind you, Bern, to a 3rd level. And then down to where you guys just were. And in this room, area of the house, this is room number 6. Yeah, 6, the upper hall. Oil lamps ignite along the walls behind these 4 large suits of armor clad in full plate. You can see above the fireplace that also ignites is a painting. And yeah, how would you like to proceed, Stolas?
I'd like to observe the painting, since that seems to be directly above the flame.
Okay. Yes. You can make out, as you look at the painting, it says Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and their 2 children, Rose and Thorn. It's, cradled in the father's arm is a swaddled baby, as well, in black cloth. The father looks gaunt, drawn, and sad. The mother is not looking at the husband. In fact, her head is facing opposite, almost in profile. And then the 2 children that you saw from outside, which you now know their names are Rose and Thorn.
Okay, well, first of all, you didn't need to tell me that the dad looked gaunt just by looking at these kids. Creepy. And where are these kids? Are they still outside?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Until we clear it, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the fog.
They are the fog.
That may
Yeah.
very well be. That may
these-
very well be.
These suits of armor also, each of them has a spear and a shield. Emblazoned across the shield, you can see the windmill again on a red field, the golden windmill. The spears are relatively long, and then the armor itself is black plate that comes to a wolf's head where the visor would be.
That is stylish.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I like these.
Some wealth.
I'm glad you're liking these, but we need to figure out what the hell was making that noise.
True. Which room should we check?
Let's see. Where are we? Right here?
Second floor.
Second floor, yes. I mean, we could split up. I'll go left, you go right. And scream if you see anything.
Sure, I'll do that.
What a tactician Bern is.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right.
All right. We will move
guess-
you
Yeah, there we go.
right. And that is room 8. So I will put you here, Stolas, and I'll give you a small description. It's a library.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she
we're
likes
gonna-
books.
We're going to
Yeah.
pop over to Bern here really quick. Bern, you're going left.
Yeah.
You go into the room itself.
I peek my head in real carefully.
Okay. So you're standing next to these sweet, sweet armor sets. Oh, good lord, they're beautiful.
But they're too small for me, right?
I don't know. I mean, they're relatively large. Whether or not they're real armor, do you want to check them out?
Yeah, let me check them out.
Yeah, man. So they each have like a kite shield that's red. Has the red plane on it with the windmill logo again. The spears are ornate. You think that they're nice spears. The armor, you do stand head and shoulders over the armor.
Oh,
But I mean, the helmet's pretty fucking cool.
but I have a big head, don't I?
I don't know. I mean, you also have a magic hat now too, but
That's true.
the room that you just poke your head into, comically fast, I would think, is a conservatory. So in there's chairs, there's a harp, a piano. Then you pull your head back out, and you just wait.
No instruments magically playing themselves.
You haven't entered the room yet, my dude.
All right, let me walk back in there.
Okay. As you enter, yes, classical music begins to play. Ding, 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 ding. And fireplace ignites. The harp begins to play beautiful, sullen music. Almost a lament. Kind of makes you sad a little bit. And the piano is ominously playing.
Stolas.
You yell across the room to Stolas.
Stolas, I already don't like this.
There are also 3 windows, Dean, facing out to the front of the house that are covered by heavy drapery that blocks out any light that could be coming through.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's Burn, not Stolas. We'll make this a B. Stolas, you come running back across.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Burn.
Okay,
Just to make
Stolas,
sure he's not.
you get to there, Stolas, and then we're gonna jump back to Zach really quick. Zach, I'm gonna cheat as the dungeon master because I feel like you're being left out. And
it's fine.
It's been an hour.
Yeah, boy,
Your
I got an
unseen
owl.
servant disappears. Your owl apparates. Your
Apparate,
Albus Dumbledog.
baby. Well,
Wait, what is it?
it's an
You have
owl.
an owl?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Now you have 2
his name is
owls.
Vor. Oh, yeah, we got a big owl, baby owl.
Where would you like to
Alright.
go, Zach?
So I take it the J is...
Jay is James.
Okay, Terrence.
You can hear him rifling through stuff.
Okay, and
I'm getting them goblets.
am I aware where Burn and Stolas are?
Nope, but we can. We'll give you the 10-second tour. We'll move you up to here. You passed several paintings of the family that I said earlier. The Durst family, the little boy, the little girl, mom and dad. There's no 5th person, just in case you guys missed that. The baby that was wrapped in back cloth. You enter. There's a sword above a fireplace.
Wow.
There is the grand doors as you walk in. The ones that were stained glass lock behind you.
Perfect.
Oh,
I'm gonna move to the edge of the staircase, and I'm going to send my owl up the staircase to the 2nd floor, and I'll say, "Burn, Stolas, if you see my owl, please let me know."
Your owl?
It's right here.
I mean, the only other owl that's in the building.
Does he mean you?
Perfect. So, Stolas,
Jeez.
as you are walking out, you hear footsteps downstairs and doors locking as the 3 doors to the house have now locked to the way out.
oh boy.
You see an owl come fluttering up the staircase, and as you walk past these suits of armor, you are struck in the side by one of the suits of armor, taking 7 points of damage. I'm also assuming 17 hits your armor class.
Wow.
does 17
not
hit?
cool.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh. Look what the owl did. The owl woke them up.
I got a 14.
They were both.
Dude, you send the owl up there and you got Stolas hit.
That was not my
They
doing.
hate owls, maybe.
Stolas is an owl.
They're owl racists. Yeah.
Dean, what did you
Literal.
roll for initiative? And that'll be your D20
Oh, me
plus...
too?
Yep, the whole team. D20 plus dexterity if you have it.
D20.
Oh, we add dexterity?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that would be 16 then. Alright.
That's not my savings throw, right?
Nope, not your saving throw. Just
Okay,
dexterity.
that's what I thought. Yeah, so I rolled a 13.
Okay.
A nat 13. I don't have dexterity.
I don't have dexterity.
Yeah, I really don't.
Just massive. That's hilarious.
Zach, what did you get?
Do I have to roll this at disadvantage?
Why would you roll at a disadvantage?
Because I'm
He's
exhausted.
exhausted.
Level 1.
Yeah, it's not. Technically, it's an ability check, but I'm going to say no.
Okay. My initiative was 14, and I get you said plus dex, right?
Yep.
15.
There's also a box that should say like INT on it for initiative.
Oh, for initiative bonus or dexterity bonus?
Well,
my
the initiative bonus
God.
is your dexterity bonus, but just in case, just saying.
Right. I see.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
You said
right.
15.
Hang on, let me... I don't know where you're even seeing that. Okay.
What about
yeah.
you, James?
Okay. I have 16 total.
Jeannie, what's your dex?
Oh, I see the initiative plus 1. Okay.
Let's see. My dex is 14, and it's a +2.
Cody, do I need to roll for the owl, or is it just going to use my initiative?
If you look through this spell, it should say it either acts on your turn as an action or bonus action, depending on what it's doing.
Technically, it has its own. It rolls for initiative, but a lot of the guides that I see say most DMs usually just have it, kind of like take its turn alongside the player.
Do you want it to
But
have
it's
its own initiative? No, as the player, would you rather have it act either in tandem with you, so you take your turn, then the owl takes its turn, or vice versa?
Or vice versa. Yeah, that's fine. Just so it's easier for you, that's fine.
Okay. These armors begin to reverberate as they come
Start to
alive. Holy
twerkulate.
shit. They reverberate.
No, twerk it.
Oh,
Makes you think of Trundle. Oh, poor Trundle.
I miss Trundle. What was his name? Tormund? No.
Torbus.
Timbus.
Timbus. Oh, man. James, you have the first initiative. So from where
but I'm
you're
down.
at,
Yeah, can I get back? Can I get up there?
you hear Deanie scream as something heavy shifts upstairs, and a spear is driven into her. You are
Jesus
5,
Christ.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet away.
Let me grab them gold goblets before I leave the room.
Okay.
I told you I was in this for the money.
Technically, you don't know they're there, because Jeannie hasn't told you about them, but if you want to look through the
right.
other cabinet before going upstairs, I will allow you to do so. But that will be your
Yeah.
action, to walk over and check it out.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. You walk over and check it out, and there are 2 goblets worth 50 gold pieces apiece.
I take both.
Okay.
Is there anything
there's
else in
also there's a set of playing cards.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, it's some
take
wine. I mean,
Nice. All right. Well, I'll take the wine.
there are 6 bottles of wine in there.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
I'll take just 2 of them.
Okay. I'm going to say that's your whole action as you ravage the shelf.
Yep,
But
fine.
if you wanted to move, I would put you at the top of the stairs here, since you are carrying a load. Or, excuse me,
Yeah.
35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Put you here.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the cards as well.
Yeah, go ahead and add those to your inventory.
Yeah. I'm just putting them in miscellaneous possessions right now. Is that, or do I put them in item and location?
It's your...
I can figure that out later.
Yeah.
I'll do it later.
Cody, when you share the screen, you can hit share window, and that way you don't have to keep going to like the endless loop on the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be share screen, and then it'll be share window, and then you can click your photos window.
Nice. Okay, let me stop sharing. Share
Just because I know you have that Word doc, and it keeps popping up over everything else.
window. I want to
And then just pick the photos.
share this one. Nice. And
Just,
then I can tab through and you guys can't see anything that way?
Exactly. Yeah, that way
That's
you can kind of
nice.
have your notes without revealing them to us or whatever.
Yeah, it's just initiative. But yeah. Perfect. James, all right, you are now on the stairs.
Okay.
Deanie,
That's my turn.
the southernmost, closest creature, animated suit of armor with the snarling wolf's head, has poked you with a spear in the side. How would you like to
Wow.
proceed?
I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
All right. And let's pull it up on my end here. Hellish Rebuke. So for Hellish Rebuke, you point your finger at the target, and you say, no, I have to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d10 fire damage or half. And since you are casting it above first level, it'll be 3d10 since you're a warlock and you're level 3. You have level 2 slots. I rolled a hot 7. Yeah. So I will take 3d10 fire damage.
So I just roll 3 d10s.
Yep. And you'll tell me what
That would
what
be
you got.
15.
Nice. The armor is immolated in fire and takes damage. And that was, one more time, how much on that?
That was, let me check. 15.
15. Nice. Okie dokie. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'd like to shout at Bern to come help me, come save me.
Burn, on top of Stolas getting hit, you hear her yell for you from the other room.
Holy shit! I'm on my way!
Burn's on his way. Zach, it is your turn.
I would like to move up the stairs.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts you right here. You can kind of see through. You're not quite up the... Oh, no, wrong color. You're not quite up the stairs.
Do I get line of sight on number 4? On the fourth... or I get this is a suit of armor, correct? That I'm observing?
Yeah, you can see Deanie has immolated the suit of armor standing at the top of the stairs that is turned to face her. You can't quite make out the other suits, but yes, you have line of sight on it.
Okay, I would like to... Let's see. Can I... Let me ask you this. For ability checks during combat, can I do that? And I guess would that take my action, or do I get that as a bonus action?
You tell me what you're trying to accomplish, and I'll tell you how we get there.
Okay, so I believe, I at least I would assume, because Bern and Stolas have been up here for a while, that these suits of armor were awoken. So I just want to kind of use Arcana to see if a sleep spell might put them back to whatever state of sleep they were in before.
We'll base this off of your passive perception.
Okay.
You think that they are being that you're versed in magic. We'll take this route. Being that you're versed in magic, these are inanimate creatures and therefore cannot be put to sleep.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you for that. I would like to do. Let me see. I will do Mind Spike on number 4.
Whoa.
Give us some flavor text. Tell me about Mind
Target
Spike.
takes 3d8 psychic damage, wisdom save for 1/2. On a failed save, you know the location of the target until the spell ends. The target cannot become invisible / hidden for you. I will not be overpowering it, though.
Okay. You cast Mind Spike. You focus your will into your staff, I presume,
Yes, of course.
and point this psionic wave of energy. You can almost see the world ripple around it as it hits the suit of armor. And typically, when you use Mind Spike, you can see the physical pain reel back. As it hits the armor, it splashes off and has no effect on it. It is an inanimate construct, and you think that the psychic damage associated with it would not actually harm it because it's not a thinking, living being. It is more or less a mechanical construct.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's my turn.
Dean. Big old Dean. Big mean Dean. Burn. How would you like to proceed, brother? What are you up to?
I run directly to Stolos.
Okay. Do you want to be in this square or this square? Top or bottom?
I guess top.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the fire.
Yeah, by the fire. Yeah, you can see Deanie kind of, her side is bleeding. The number 4 on the bottom right has attacked her. The other suits of armor are still standing at attention and have not acted yet.
If I may, Cody, can I take my owl's action before?
I
Dean's
totally
turn?
forgot about your owl. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I will do the help action to the suit of armor closest to Deanie. I take it number 4.
So, with taking the help action, 2 things. One, if you designate that you're doing it to the suit of armor, you would be implying that you are helping the armor, not Deanie. 2, you have to designate how you're helping, just narratively. So I assume you want to help Deanie in some way.
I want to
giving
help
her
Dean with his attack.
Okay.
The rule just says another creature gets advantage on one ability check or melee
Right.
attack.
I got you.
So, it'll just start, like, birding around, like, kind of just flapping and getting up in his face to distract him a bit.
It dive bombs, number 3.
I believe number 4.
Number 4 is what you want? You got it, bud.
Yeah.
Move that down here. Then it actually doesn't even have to move out of the square then. It dive bombs around and kind of does some sick owl-esque maneuvers. It's very in its element in this closed environment. The ceiling, as you know, you're talking 15, 20-foot ceiling, so it's able to get into that dive bomb and really distract number 4 for Dean.
Awesome. Sorry about that, Dean. Just wanted to help you out.
That's okay. Okay, so only one of these things is attacking us currently?
Number 4 is the only one that has taken an action so far in this combat. It, yeah.
Okay. I guess let me just attack it.
Yeah.
Can I taunt it?
Dean, if you wanted to, you could pick it up and throw it down the stairs.
I was gonna throw it into the fire because it seems like the fire.
Yeah, you want to
Hurt
pick it up and make a throw and attack. You have not declared technically that you've drawn your weapon. You have just merely moved into the room. If
Okay.
you want to grab this with your big, giant Goliath hands and throw some weight around, do it.
Yeah, let's do that. That's why I wanted to be close to the fires because I wanted to throw them into the fire.
I mean, you could, which is a contested strength check, and then you can move around with it if you win, or throw it from where you're at into the fire. Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, let me pick this bitch up.
All right. So you see your friend, your compatriot Stolos, who you've been on many adventures with, and you seize the fucking shit out of this thing. Go ahead and roll strength at advantage. So you'll roll your d20, add strength.
Okay, let's see. That was a nat 14 plus 5.
Yeah, this suit of armor is so caught off guard, not even paying attention to you, that when you pick it up, it drops its shield and its spear, and you have it. I rolled a 5.
Hell yeah! All right, let me walk this bitch over to the fire.
Yeah, are you kind of... So you grapple with it, and then you kind of get one hand on the back part of its armor and one hand where the waistband would be, and just throw it in, walk it in. What do you do?
I guess let me walk a little closer because I don't want to throw it and miss.
No, you're good.
Yeah, then just chuck this thing in there.
Cool. You chuck it in the fire. It takes 1 damage from being thrown, and then the fire itself starts to burn the suit of armor. It doesn't take damage immediately, but it will if it stays there. And it's like fetal position in there. So you have at least, for now, made number 4 not a threat.
Okay. Can I bonus action, I guess, draw my weapon?
Oh yeah, sure, totally.
Okay.
You pull horse cutter out.
Or, yeah, either one of my swords.
Yeah.
Oh, I think technically I have one sword, but...
You have javelins. Are you? Do you also draw your shield? Are you sword and shield, or are you two-handed on the sword?
You know what? I do have a shield. But on my character sheet, I really only have one sword.
Right. There is a sword downstairs, too, if you wanted another sword. It's the same type of sword you have, but nicer. Maybe not as sentimentally as nice as the sword that you have, though.
Yeah, fucking Ozol, get your owl to bring me that sword. I guess let me draw my shield just in case they attack. I at least can defend myself.
You initiate the sword and board initiative.
Cool.
Cool beans. And it's my turn. Number 4 is going to see... Nope, it does not get up, and it takes an additional 5 fire damage for a total of 6. It's not looking so hot.
It's looking very hot, actually.
Are we observing that this is a combustible, like the suit of metal is actually catching fire, or is it just heating up and sort of getting like red hot?
That's a really good question, Zach. What you observe is streaks of magical energy that begin to fade and dissipate. So one of the arms on the suit of armor that was animated just falls off inside the fireplace and is no longer animating.
Okay.
It's not looking so high. It's on its last third of health.
Oh.
Being that you have attacked their brethren, Dean, 2 and 3 snap to attention and salute each other, hands across the chest while holding their spears, and each of them will try and make an attack at you.
Just fucking attack first.
That's a 19 to hit and a 20 to hit. I believe your armor class right now is 19, so am I correct on that?
My armor class is a 19, yes.
All right. So since I'm attacking, that goes to me. You are stabbed twice for a total of 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage total. 1 from each spear. Ching, ching.
Okay.
Number 1 snaps and salutes to attention, looks over at you, Burn, looks at Stolas, and then looks up at your bird, Zach, and it turns, cocks its arm back, and throws its spear at your owl.
Okay. Do I get to dodge the... I have different stats for my owl?
Yeah, let me pull up owl stats for you. Owl.
Just tell me, I got it right here if you want to just tell me which stat I need.
What is its armor class?
11.
11. I rolled a 12, plus 2, so 14.
Okay.
That is 3 damage to your owl.
Okay, so so HP it says 1, parentheses 1d4 minus 1. What does 1d4 minus 1 mean?
That would be if you were to roll, if you were to roll its stats. Sometimes with the stat blocks, yeah, so it's just 1.
Okay.
So your owl goes and disappears.
We knew him well.
As your
Jesus.
spear
But
hits it.
that's 1 less attack that we took.
That's right.
Nice. That took you an hour and a half to get that owl up, man.
I tried to. Hey, we got 1 dude in the fire because of that advantage, and we had 1 less attack.
And then it
That's
sticks
true.
in the wall
Fair
at the
enough.
top of the stairs where that spear's at.
And he lost his spear. Look at that. It's like the gifts just keep on giving.
Back to Talk to Order. James, you are below Zach. You want to scurry up the stairs and sneak? What are you up to?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go into sneak mode again for sure.
Okay.
Because I want to do a sneak attack.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me stealth really quick, even though in a couple minutes it's not going to matter.
Okay. 13 total.
Perfect. You sneak up past Zach. You feel the beautiful hands of your elven friend as he shimmers past you up the stairs. And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, or 35. So you could hit 1 or 2 or 3, depending on where you wanted to be, James.
I think I'm gonna hit 3.
Okay.
That way I'm close. I'll try and help out Stolas there.
So Burn, you're technically in the fireplace, but I'm Bright Giant, so you're sharing that out of that 5-foot square. You're there, if that makes sense. Yeah. So you go on attack number 3. Go ahead and roll with advantage because you are sneaky, and I failed my checks.
Okay, so I'm rolling. I'm using my rapier, by the way.
Okay.
So that's a D8 plus 5, and then
So go ahead and roll your D20 first. You roll D20 plus proficiency plus dexterity.
okay.
But you have advantage again, so you'll roll 2 D20s to take the highest.
Okay, so that will roll 1. The highest is a natural 3. Not
Oh
great.
man!
Big mess,
So
maybe.
you lunge with the rapier, and you meet shield as it you can't quite get the angle on it. Are you dual wielding by chance? Do you have a second weapon, or are you just using the rapier?
No, I'm just using the rapier.
All right, man. Good try though. You are technically still stealthed, but you have made an attack, so number 3 is aware of your situation, while 2 and 1 are not.
Cool.
Deanie.
Yes. I'd like to use a shocking grasp on number 3.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Is that just a regular D20?
Yes, you'll roll the d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
That would be 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll a d8.
I got an 8.
8. Nice. Number 3 takes 8 point of armor. You feel the magical resistance of this armor, or not resistance, I'm sorry, wrong word. You feel the magical energy of this armor as you reach out and strike it with your talons in there, and the lightning comes out and strikes all over the armor, and you can see some of that animating energy shift as you attack it. Zach and his owl. Or no,
Owl's
Zach.
dead, bro.
Zach.
Owl's
Hurt my heart.
I'm taking him the owl out of initiative.
the poor
I'm
owl.
gonna move up to the edge of the red there.
Okay.
That corner on the right side where number 4 used to be.
Okay.
And I will. Each of these is like 5 feet. These little squares are 10 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, I will use magic missile on number 3.
Nice. It
Okay,
hits.
so
Go ahead
magic
and roll
missile
me.
is each dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage, and it's I'll do all 3 darts at number 3.
Force.
Nice.
Hey, guys, want to
so let
see
me-
Zach casting magic missiles?
Oh,
Yes.
4! Look at that. So 4 plus 1 is 5, so 15.
You have to roll them individually, my dude.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
I heard
sorry.
people
I
say
love
you
you,
roll
Don.
them 1 dice for all the darts.
1 for each
I don't know,
dart.
Cody. Okay, so that's 4. That's
5.
3.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so that was a 3 plus 1, so that's 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. And then that's a 1, so 2. So 11.
Nice. Chung chung chung. You see these physical orbs come up around Zach's staff as they streak across and strike number 3 in the head. Chung chung chung, denting the animated armor.
Cool.
Dean.
Nice.
Yo.
It's still alive.
Hold on, wait, real quick. I want to show the thing.
Yeah. Commercial break.
It's Zach. Zach's character casting magic missiles.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Oh, it's fucking
Excellent.
awesome. Fucking love that.
Very cool.
Yeah, so. I don't know what your staff looks like, so I just did a whole bunch of them.
That's amazing, Dean. Holy cow.
I did burn. I don't know how to. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, I gotta save this one.
Wow. Dean, you got a real talent, my guy.
Can you see that one? Yeah.
Love that. Cody, check private chat.
I didn't color mine, but I've been working on.
I think it's one dice for all the darts, regardless of the number of creatures you hit.
Let's pull it up here. Magic.
Yeah, it does say that. Yeah.
Let me check the compendium super quick on the game side of things.
Fool. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because once you get to higher levels, it's like more and more dice. So I think to make it simple, they just do one die for all the missiles.
So on the compendium, you create 3 glowing darts of magical energy. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. A dart deals 1d4 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. The darts all streak simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. So based on the language, you create 3 glowing darts. 1, 2, 3. Each dart hits a creature of your choice. You can see within range.
Here, I'll send you this quote. It's from the rules designer of the game. He says you roll one dice.
Mike Merles?
Jeremy Crawford?
I don't like Jeremy Crawford.
Yeah, fuck Jeremy.
God damn. Yeah,
Shout out to
fuck
Jeremy
Crawford.
Crawford. Fuck Crawford.
It says rules designer Jeremy Crawford addressed this question in September 2016. Magic missile. You roll 1 damage die. See damage rules. Player's Handbook 196.
Player's Handbook 196.
I'm fine if you want to rule it that way, but I kind of like the idea that it was like kind of like an all-in type of thing.
Hold on, bear with me.
Yeah. We're doing some litigation, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us.
I'll read damage. Page 196, Player's Handbook. Each weapon, spell, or harmful monster ability specifies the damage it deals. You roll the damage die or dice and add any modifiers and apply the damage to your target. Magic weapons, special abilities, and other factors can grant a bonus to damage when you attack with a weapon.
1d4 plus 1, baby.
A spell tells you which dice to roll for damage, and to add any modifiers.
1d4 plus 1, baby.
If a spell or other effect deals damage to more than one target at the same time, roll the dice once for all of them. Yes, sir, Zach, I stand corrected. I apologize.
Can I do 15 damage then instead of, I think, like 9?
It would be 4. Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
Hell yeah, baby. Is he bloodied? Or I guess the non-blood having equivalent of bloodied?
He is below bloodied. He is critical.
Hey, there we go. Thank you, Cody, for
These
allowing me to
bigger forces.
report.
Oh, no, I always appreciate, just to break game here really quick, as a Dungeon Master, I always appreciate having rules, and I'm more than willing to go outside the rules if you guys want to do something cool, just for player things, because I think
I just rolled
creativity
D20
is
for
part
the
of
darts
D&D.
then, because I'm creative.
But that's nice. I actually didn't know that, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Burn, it's your turn, my guy.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Did I close that window? No, I didn't close that window. Thank God. How would you like to act? You have one in the feeble position in the fire. Number 3 had not small balls of force, but big balls to the face.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, Dean, it's your turn. Yep.
Okay, so I have my
3 big
shield
balls.
out.
You have your shield out.
Let's
Can
see,
you
what
show
can-
the map again, please?
Yeah, it should.
I'll bring
should
it
be
back
up.
in. No, you keep taking it off. I'll bring it back in. That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Can I maybe throw my shield?
Have it ricochet around the room and back to your hand.
Motherfucker, you
Captain
Captain America.
America.
Yes.
Fucking Steve Rogers, bro.
I will let you
Peggy
throw your
Carter,
shield.
guys. God.
Hey,
2021 babies.
Hey,
No. Which is the one with all the balls on his face?
Number 3. He has
Okay.
mystical balls that dented his face mask.
Okay, let me throw my shield at this dude. Number
Tribal.
3.
Okay.
Don't
let
you have
me
a sword?
Throw.
I don't think I
have
got
a
my
sword.
sword yet. Because the only one in my inventory is my horse cutting sword, and I can't wield that with the shields.
Oh, I see.
So if you are
After we're done here, I'm gonna go take that other sword.
an improvised thrown weapon,
Yeah.
has to be in a normal range of 20 feet or more or greater. As an action, you can attempt to throw an object between 5 to 20 feet. Anything over 20 feet is considered a difficult task.
All right,
and
let
is
me
done at
just grab
disadvantage.
this guy too.
I mean, you have your sword out. You can attack Dean, one or two-handed. But you're just gonna chuck him in the fire too?
Might as well.
Okay.
Seems to be working.
Oh my god.
Burn don't need no sword.
You can
Stone
do it,
Cold
Burn.
Steve Austin, man.
Yeah, 4 might even get some throw damage, so there's that.
All right, Burn. Make a contested strength check against said animated armor.
The 20.
18 plus 2 is 20 as well. You are in the throes of a grapple. You grab him, and he grabs back.
Fucking aroused.
Being that neither of us can resolve the action, we are stuck, essentially struggling back and forth. I'm wrong. You're a Goliath. Did you roll an advantage?
Oh no, I didn't.
Go ahead and roll an advantage.
That's 2 d20s.
Yeah, so roll a second d20 and see if you can roll higher than whatever you rolled.
This is a 19.
So 19 plus your 5
Yeah.
is 24, which is higher than mine.
Throw
You
that bitch
grab
in the
him.
fire. Throw that bitch in the fire, Burn.
You throw him in the fire?
You got it, Ozul.
Ozol.
Ozol.
How dare you? How dare you speak to me in such a way?
Hey, where's your owl?
How dare you, DM? Hey, that owl got a weapon out of the way, got an attack out of the way, got advantage for the fire guy. That owl did everything it could.
R.I.P. What was his name?
Vor,
Still
he can
alive?
come back in
Oh.
like another hour.
Dean,
His
roll
name
me,
was Glenn.
roll me
the
a
Owl.
d6, and then roll me a secondary d6.
Okay, the first d6 is a 3, and then the other one is a 4. Not good.
10, 25. They are both on just death's door.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
All right, animated armor's turn. Number 2
Oh, shit.
looks at you, being that you have now stuffed 2 of its brothers in the fireplace, and is just so mad. So mad. He's going to make an attack at you.
Okay.
Can we talk about how fucked up these little fucking statues are? The least threatening animal in the entire room. They fucking yeeted a spear at him. That's fucked up.
Monsters are smart, man.
It's fucked up.
That's a 20
more.
to hit you, Dean. 18 plus 2. And then... that's 11, 12, 13 damage to you, Dean. Number 1, being that it doesn't have a weapon, Zach, charges you.
You said 13
Okay.
damage?
13 damage, yes, sir.
So he's
he-
charging me? What exactly does that mean?
Nothing at the moment. He runs over and attempts to grab you. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, boy.
Let me ask you this. Since
Yeah.
he's grabbing me, can I trigger my reaction spell, or is that only if it does damage?
What reaction spell would you like to trigger? If it's if it applies.
Well,
Yes.
I want to ask because I don't want to burn another spell slot.
Sure.
Shield.
So shield only affects your armor, right?
Okay, I don't have armor.
If you
Well, I have AC, but I don't have armor,
right, it only affects your armor class. Shield.
which would make it from, let's see, 11 to 16, which would be very
Right.
helpful.
So the in this context, no, it does not apply because it's only buffing your AC.
Okay.
And he's not physically damaging you as much as
He's
he is
just
trying
like
to
holding
grab
me.
you.
Okay.
He is going to attempt a grapple against you.
Okay.
To make it-
so you said a strength
Strength saving throw.
at
Or no, I'm sorry,
disadvantage.
contested strength check.
Contested strength check.
Yep. At
Hang on,
disadvantage.
we're getting some echo.
Hang on, we're getting some echo. Someone.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
What do you think?
James, you
James, you
got some echo going on,
got
buddy.
some echo going on, buddy.
James.
James.
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you got echo going
Yeah,
on,
you
buddy.
got echo going on, buddy.
No, I know. Sorry, my headset. I had to unplug it for a second. Just give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
Yeah.
you while okay, so I'm sorry, Cody. What did you say? A contested strength check. So what does that mean?
So make just roll a d20 and add strength.
Okay, so let me. But I take it at a disadvantage because I'm exhausted. So 2d20s.
Correct.
Okay, so the first d20 is a 15 minus 1 because my ability score is -1, so that's a 14. And then my second one is a 16 minus 1 is 15.
Okay. Do you have
So
the
15.
athletics skill at all?
The athletics is -1, same as the strength.
Okay. Yes, he picks you up.
What a fucking bitch.
Are you
Okay.
ready for the best part about this?
Yes.
And he
Unhand me.
throws you
fool.
over the edge.
Oh my god. Can I now cast Mage Armor or Shield? Would that benefit me in this case?
No.
What?
You plummet one story down and hit
Okay.
the marble floor. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw or an athletics check, acrobatics check.
Let's see. I'll do acrobatics check.
At disadvantage.
And I'm going. Okay, so let me ask you this: for portent, since it's at a disadvantage, how does portent work? Is the portent just substitute for? I guess
You
like whatever it
roll.
would be.
You roll 2d20s.
Portent is before you
and-
roll.
Oh, before you roll. Okay, then yes, then you can.
Just substitute it for whatever the roll would be.
Let me pull it up here because I don't want to misquote.
Yeah.
Portent. I mean, you could burn both technically.
Well, that's a lot to
When
burn.
you finish the long roll 2d20, record number, place attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
You must choose to do so before the roll, and you can replace a roll in this way only once per turn. Each foretelling roll can be used once. When you finish a long rest, you lose any unused foretelling rolls, but I believe you can... Yeah, when you finish, you roll again.
I'm going to say, Zach, let's twist this a little bit because I don't want you to waste it.
Okay.
Technically, it's supposed to happen before. I fully acknowledge that on stream. Go ahead and roll both, and
Okay.
then if either of them are lower than 17, before you hit the ground, it will say it triggers your portent ability. No, I guess that's it. We're just going to say, go ahead and burn one of your portent abilities to make this check then.
Okay, I'll
Is that what you're wanting
burn-
to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm an old,
Okay.
feeble man. I don't really want to die falling down some stairs in the first hour and 40 minutes of our
Jesus.
campaign. So I will do the 17 plus 1 for acrobatics. I get a
Okay.
plus 1 for acrobatics.
18, you land on your feet and only take 1 damage.
Hey!
Wow.
Hell yeah, that
Wow.
worked perfectly. Thank you. Okay, so let me subtract 1 from my HP.
I think it gets messy if I let you, for later on, if I was to let you roll,
And then
And then-
roll, and then... Yeah, I see what you're saying.
because one of them would be 17, but it's still at disadvantage, so you'd be wasting it in my mind. So I just, ruling it across the board, you use portent to land.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's the end of my turn. Back to the top with James. You see your old wizard friend go, oh, 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 oh!
Yeah.
And then
You hear
fucking
him land.
backflip and land that bitch like the fucking Matrix.
All right. Now, technically speaking, this suit of armor should have its back to me if he's hucked him over the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Can I backstab?
Of course, yeah. He,
Throw that bitch down the stairs, too.
yep.
Yeah, bro. I'm
Just
gonna,
kidding.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
He's coming
it.
down, baby.
Right on top of Zach.
So I'm going to backstab this
All right.
guy.
So
And-
roll 2d20s, take the highest result.
And I add my dexterity, yeah?
Yes, you'll add a dexterity and proficiency bonus.
Okay. Okay. So I have a natural 16, and
+2, so that's 18. +5, I believe, is your dexterity.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's +7 total. Yeah.
Yep. So you way hit with 25. No,
23.
23. Yep. Go ahead and give me damage on number 1.
Okay. So it's a D8 plus 5. So shit. Only 1 plus a 6.
Don't you get
No,
sneak
I don't
attack
know.
damage?
Sneak attack. Oh yes, is plus 2d6. So 6 plus
2d6.
another 1. Oh my god, and then a 2. So 9 altogether.
Hey, 9 damage is 9 damage. You have now
Yeah.
been spotted and are out of stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfectamundo. Deanie. Zach has been thrown down the stairs. James sneaks across and attacks. Burn is, I guess, burning and turning at this point with these guys in the fire.
That's why they call him Burn, baby.
Disco Inferno.
Burn, motherfucker, burn.
How would you like to proceed, Miss Stolas? Mr. Stolas, excuse me.
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast on number 2.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead. You'll roll your d20 and add your spell attack modifier, which I want to say is 7.
Awesome, that would be a 16.
Not quite enough. You aim a little high and it goes kind of off and to the left,
Damn it!
striking the wall behind him. On your character sheet, I want to say it's either on the bottom right of the first main page or bottom left. They're under Eldritch Invocations. I think you have something for Eldritch Blast, just as a heads up. Might be worth sneaking a peek at.
Wait, on what page?
On the front page, where all your stats are, if you scroll down... I'm pulling up Google Sheets right now. Alright, I'm in here with you. So... the front tab... we'll scroll down. Under Class, you have Awakened Mind, Devil's Sight, and Repelling Blast. So if you hit with Eldritch Blast, the creature is pushed 10 feet.
Nice.
Just as a heads up.
Excellent.
Okay. Zach,
Yo.
do you stand up?
Of course, I'm going to stand
Okay.
up. Does that take an action, or is that just a given?
It takes half your movement.
Half of my movement, and I take it the other half is not going to be enough to get me up the stairs.
You would get right...
This is like episode 1. I feel like fucking Obi-Wan. I got pushed down the fucking...
right here.
Okay.
Shove down stairs.
You can see number 1 from where you're at through the railing.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to fuck this guy up. Like, no doubt.
Yeah. Make my day.
I'm going to firebolt him.
All right, buddy. Same thing. Roll d20, add your spell attack modifier.
D20 or D10?
D20. Did I say D10? I meant D20.
Okay, no, I'm just making sure. Okay, so D20. I rolled a 6, but I'm going to use lucky.
Uh-huh.
2. So that's one of my 3 luck points for the day. So I got 2 of 3
Right.
left. And I'm going to roll it again because that's not very good. And that is a 17 plus. Let me look up what my spell attack is. Sorry, wrong sheet. Spell attack plus 7, so that's 24.
That hits.
Okay, and then now I roll the 1d10.
Yep.
Target creature or object takes 1d10 fire damage.
And it's anything he's wearing goes up in flames.
That was a 7 for 1d10.
Nice. 7 damage, and the cloth accents, he's got like some banding on his armor and a cape, just burn away.
Take
Nice
that,
job.
you fool.
Dean, burn.
Does he die, or is he bloodied, or critical? Anything like that? Anything you can tell me?
He's doing okay. He's not quite bloodied yet.
Okay.
All right. I'm done with this shit. I'm start swinging my horse cutter sword.
Hell yeah. Swing, baby, swing.
Horse meat time.
Yeah, so let's see, who do I attack? Well, 3 and 4 in the fire. He just attacked number 1? Oh, I'm too far away, aren't I? Let me just, I guess, swing at number 2, because he's gonna
Yeah, no
start
one's
this.
touched number 2 yet. He
Yeah,
hasn't
let me
started anything.
Yeah, let me swing at number 2. Is that D20, yeah?
Yes, sir. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add 7.
Okay, 18 plus 7.
Oh, that hits. You cleave. Are you using it two-handed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I just to be fair for rules play, I assume you put your shield away, grip it two-handed, and then attack,
Yeah.
which makes your armor class 16 or 17.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now go ahead and roll your d10, I think.
D10. Okay. It's an 8.
And now plus 5 is 13.
Cool.
Nice job, man. You also, on your bottom right, on the front page, you have some fun paladinic stuff you can use, like smite and all those kinds of things. Just
Oh, I
as a heads
do
up.
have smite? I thought I didn't get smite until later.
I think you get it at level 3, but I'm pulling up your player sheet.
Because I have special attacks divine smite.
Yeah, divine smite that's the smite's the shorthand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Can I do some of that? Is that a bonus?
Yeah, it's when you hit, so it actually doesn't count as a bonus action or anything. It's a triggered effect.
Okay, cool. So 2d8
Yep.
or 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
So if you go to the spell sheet tab, you are using your resource that you're using as spell slots.
Oh, there's
So-
all my spells. Okay.
Right?
I'm an idiot.
On the top right where it says slots, it tells you how many you have for the day.
Yes, 3.
3. So you'll use one of those slots to use the divine smite,
Okay.
and you'll add 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay, so 2d8. Do I add them together?
Yep, so I had the 13 down for your main attack, so go ahead and roll me your 2d8s and give me your total.
It's 5 and 6.
Alright, so that's holy crap. It was 11 damage. You take him from full health to almost to death's door.
Hell yeah, dude.
You pull Horse Cutter out, your trusty blade you've had since our first adventure. You grip it two-handed, and you score both of his arms off in just a mighty attack as you feel radiant energy from your god radiate out towards this unholy construct.
Bahamut! Right?
Dean
That's
faintly... Yeah, you faintly glow. Extra points for Dean tonight, guys. That's great job. Good
Nice.
roleplay.
Hell yeah.
I'm really
Great shot.
I'm glad that Dean's on our team because the guy really he's like a tank.
Yeah.
out to that
3
boy
and
Ozol.
4, you hear a sizzling and a pop, and then the clanging of metal inside the fireplace as they both are now deceased.
Hell yeah.
Dean just killing everybody, man. I love it.
Cooked.
Cook 2, cut 1 up.
The animated suit, James, whirls around
Yeah.
to you
Yeah.
and is going to try and make a shield slam on you with his shield.
Yeah, good luck trying to touch me. I'm like a ninja.
That's
What's
a
another one?
13 plus 4. Does 17 hit you?
No, my armor class is 17.
Whiff! Right. Oh, okay. So if your armor... So, as the attacker, if I meet or exceed your armor class, it's a
Oh,
hit.
damn it.
Tie goes to the attacker. That goes both ways, though. So if my armor class is 18 and you make 18, it's a hit.
Right.
So he slams you with his shield, dealing a whopping 3 damage. Let me down here, Construct. Number 2, Dean, is just so mad. He's so mad at you. You were just... His brothers have now died. He turns to you and attempts to hit you with his spear. That's a critical failure. That's a critical failure. 2 misses. The first one, the spear goes long and his leg kind of slides out. The second one, the spear goes long again and breaks off on the ground.
Idiots.
What a great turn that was for me. Oh, man. James! This creature had the audacity to strike you, James.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do
that's
about it?
not how. I'm gonna stab him right in the eye.
Right in the visor!
Yeah, like right through his face. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go with the rapier again. I don't have the advantage thing anymore, right? So just 1d20.
There's not currently anyone engaged and flanking him, and you're no longer in stealth, so correct, you do not have advantage anymore.
Okay.
Which means you also don't get sneak attack if you hit.
Right. So 11 plus 5 is 16 altogether.
Not quite enough. He's able to nimbly kind of duck his head out of the way as you aim for his visor.
Goddamn bastard.
And it's, since these constructs can't speak, the squealing of his armor almost seems pompous to you, as if he's offending you from beyond the grave or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till I use acid splash on him.
Haha. Deanie.
I just realized I had some spells.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know I had that many.
Stolas, how would you like to proceed? 3 and 4 have died. Dean, massive hit on number 2. Number 2's almost dead. It's fallen apart.
Yeah, Stolas is so mad that he lost his last attack and missed him.
And
He's
the
just
other
gonna
owl died.
run up to him and headbutt him with his antlers.
Nice.
I like a stag attack.
Why don't you give me a strength attack? So roll d20 and add strength.
Let's see, that would be... Where's my strength there? It's probably not very high. Yeah, it's gonna be 16.
So you overestimate your antlers have kind of grown out a little bit because you're a beautiful bird boy, right? You pride yourself on having gorgeous antlers, but they've grown out so much that when you go to hit him, the antlers go around him, unfortunately, and not into him.
Wow, that sucks.
Sorry, still lost.
Yeah, I have a +0 on strength, so...
Stolas struggling right now.
Dean. Oh no, I'm sorry, Zach.
Yo.
Would you like to move?
Which one did I just see? Stolas hit number 2 or number 1? Or attempted
Stolas
to hit?
tried to hit number 2.
Okay. I will cast Firebolt again on number 1.
Okay. Do you want to move at all, or are you happy where you're at?
I'll stay here. As long as I can
Okay.
see it, I'll stay here.
Yeah, no, you're totally fine. Yep, you can see number 1. Firebolt,
So
D20
D20?
plus spell attack modifier.
Okay, that's a 15 plus spell attack is 22.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then this one is 1d10. And that is a 4.
Strikes him. Now he is critical.
Sweet.
Perfect. Just ready for me to stab him in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait for my turn if one of these guys is left alive.
Yeah, you got to finish off number 2, Dean.
Dean,
Yeah.
I got good
Save
news
me,
for you, man.
What's up?
It's your turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Burn, save me.
Number 2 is going to feel the rest of my round.
Number 2 is just like it's fallen at this point onto one knee. He's broken his spear. He's missing his arm from your last attack, and his armor is savaged and dented as the wolf's head looks up at you from the animated armor.
I'm going to take my sword, stab it into the ground, and I'm going to use my hands to relieve him of that wolf head.
Fuck it, why not?
I love how creative you are with your killing.
Dean, roll me a d20 and add your strength, and roll that at advantage.
So roll 2 d20s, yeah?
Yep, roll 2 d20s.
I was 20. Right, my strength is a 5?
Right.
Yeah, 20.
Yep. Okay, you hit. Now, he only has 3 hit points left. Roll me a d6.
1d6. It's a 5.
Plus your strength.
Oh.
10.
You not only pull the physical head off of this creature, but you pull so hard that the magic animating forces behind it are broken. And as you separate the headpiece from the body, the armor behind it just clatters to the ground as you physically crush the armor under your hand.
Hell yeah.
Whoa. You're like Andre the Giant, man.
So Burn has killed 3 of 4.
I did a lot of damage. I did a lot of damage as well.
The rest of us are struggling with number 1 here. All 3 of us on number 1 is not working out.
Damn, how far am I away from number 1? I was going to say bonus action. I chucked the head at number.
Unfortunately, James is in the way.
Oh, shit.
Some
Don't
fun
hit me,
background.
Dean. You'll kill me.
Some fun DM background knowledge here. I rolled 3 times in a row. It's something I'm trying to erase and it won't erase.
That's fine.
I rolled 3 times in a row and got critical failures for them trying to do actions on their turn to stand up and get out of the fire.
Oh man,
They're just tripping all over themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
They got
molten
stuck.
armor.
Number 1, James, he's in the fight of his life now. His brothers are gone. His brother in arms.
Bring
I have the arms.
He has nothing else he can do. He drops his shield and he reaches for you. Go ahead and make either a strength athletics check or a contested strength
dexterity?
check. Strength
Oh.
athletics. Oh shit! Yeah.
Dude. So what I roll D20?
Yep. Roll a d20 and add your athletics skill.
Man, I'd be subtracting 1. Oh, rolls a 19 though. 18.
Fucking legend, bro.
I got some bad news for you. I critically hit on a 20 plus 2 with strength.
Oh no.
Number 1 grabs you, pulls you over his head, and is trying to use you as an improvised weapon against Dean. He picks you up and throws you, James. Dean, your armor class right now is 17, and for my roll, I got a 17 plus 2 as James comes hurtling towards you.
Jesus Christ.
James, you're going to take a d6 of damage for slamming into Dean. Dean, go ahead and make either a strength athletics check to catch him or a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way.
Let me try and catch him, because I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. You're a good man. I'll give you one of my gold goblets.
Oh, well, you're not going to sell me those things. You're going to get...
I said I'll give you one.
What do I... which dice is that?
So roll a d20 and add athletics. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Add strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. So... Okay, on my saving throws, it says +6, and then there's a +1 next to it.
It auto fills into the +6 if you look across to your saving throw.
Okay, cool. That's a 17.
Yeah. Okay, you catch him. James, you take 5 damage.
Oh boy. Shit, I'm getting hammered.
It would have been a little bit worse had Dean not caught you, and potentially you both would have gone in the fire, which is too bad.
Thanks. Oh shit. Thanks, Steve.
It pays
That-
to be a good person.
James, it's your turn. You're being held by your wonderful paladin.
Well, I give him a nice kiss on the cheek and thank him.
Nice.
And I'm actually going to attack that fucking number 1 thing again.
Okay.
Now, just hang on 1 second, though. I'm going to actually stay where I am, though, and use my longbow.
Okay.
That way he can't grab me so easily.
Do you want to be to the left of Dean or the right of Dean? I put you to the right, but you can choose either.
Yeah, that's
scenario.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine. So I'm rolling D20 here.
Yes, sir.
Plus, and shit. I rolled a 5 plus. I don't know. I get +5 for.
Yep, for the bow.
Yeah.
So that's 10 plus proficiency because you're an elf. So that's 12.
That's true.
Again, he just kind of waves a hand at you, scoffing, as your
that's
arrow
good.
strikes the stairs behind him.
Shit.
Deanie, you want to try? And tackle him again?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Come on, guys.
We can't do anything. Without Dean, we'd all be dead by now.
I know.
Can I throw out an idea for you? Not that I'm trying to tell you what to do, but I do have an idea if you wanted one.
Sure, why not?
So your Eldritch Blast pushes 10 feet. If you were to shift 5 feet over in front of him and then hit him with your Eldritch Blast, he would go through the railing and onto the ground. Just as an idea. Or, depending on how you flavor text it, you could push him any direction in this room, depending on where you're standing. Into burn, into the ceiling, into the, wherever.
Okay, what I'll try to do is I'll try to blast him into the ceiling, but still kind of like above, I guess, where that, what would you call that? The stairwell is? So
Yeah,
he goes
you
up
wanna-
and then
Yeah.
falls down.
Nice.
Are you moving over to do
Higher.
that? To
Yeah,
here?
I'll go ahead and do that. If that's what's required, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. He's no longer holding his shield as a heads up. So his armor class has dropped.
Okay, and then let's see. Where's my sheet here?
So you'll roll a d20 plus 7.
So that would be a 21.
21 hits, more than hits. How would you like to kill this
Nice.
animated suit of armor that's almost dead? Go ahead and give me damage too, just as a...
Oh shoot. Let me check real quick. Okay,
It's a
one
hell of a
d10.
battle.
I got an 8
It's got my
on the
blood.
d10.
Nice. Not quite enough to kill him yet. 8. And do you want to roll the d6 for him going... Actually, 2d6, as you shoot him up a stair, up one story, and then he plummets down to the
Okay.
main level.
So combined, that is 6.
Nice. Dead. As he lands at the
Good
bottom of
job.
the floor.
Good job, Stolas.
Clank.
That was awesome.
That is
Oh
the
my God.
end of this combat.
Wow. that's
Nice job,
different.
guys.
I'll walk up the stairs.
You walk up the stairs. Where to?
Just to meet with our compatriots.
Yeah. There are broken
Fantastic
pieces of
worth
armor
burn, my lad.
everywhere.
Thanks. That's why you guys keep me around.
I hug Burn.
Nice.
I wonder what triggered these sentinels.
Yeah, seemingly out of nowhere they came to life.
Yeah. Maybe when the music started.
Could be terrorists.
Maybe
I advise
the
that we stick together throughout our journeys in this cursed place.
music- Yeah, I concur.
Smart.
I'm gonna go back into sneak mode, I think.
How are we looking health-wise, just for our audience? Dean?
I
What's-
put it
what's
in
that?
the chat. I have 17 HP left.
Zach?
23 hit points left.
Stolas?
Jeez.
Let's see. I had. Let me check here. That looks like 22.
Okay. James?
13.
Nice.
Damn,
I got my ass whooped.
I was gonna say it took a beating.
Dude, man, I've got some serious wounds. I need to heal up. Drink a bottle of this wine.
So there's a couple things since we're newish players. At this point, you could find a room to short rest in, and on your short rest, you can roll hit dice and heal those points. Dean, in your bag, you have 2 minor healing potions, which are 2d4 plus 2. You also have, as a paladin, a pool of 15 points you can use per day to heal either yourself or any teammates.
Yeah, don't I have lay on hands?
Yes, lay on hands is a pool of 15 health points.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'll use lay hands on my. Yeah, on me. I guess I need. No, actually. Shit. Which is better?
Well, I would say, just if I were a player, I would say find a room to hold up in for an hour, which you can short rest in. It's basically you guys hanging out, eating some food, and bandaging up, closing wounds, stitches, that kind of thing.
Short rest won't fix my exhaustion, or will it?
Short rest will not. You have to long rest, unfortunately, to get rid of exhaustion.
There is a library next to us.
I was gonna say we could just chill in the library.
Yeah, let's chill in
Let's
the
go to the
library.
library. Stolas, why don't you read up? Maybe you could figure out what the fuck is going on.
I'll do that.
Cody, as a question, while we're doing the short rest, since I didn't really take that much damage, can I use that 1 hour time to recast Vor?
You can. I was actually just about to talk to you about that. With the short rest, you can forego your short rest to do a small task. So some classes will have tasks they can do. Like if you're an artificer, you can build things. Wizard, you can like study up and get your spell stuff back or whatever. You can choose to opt out of it. If you'd like to cast a spell for the next hour and 10 minutes, you may.
Okay, cool. I'll recast Find Familiar
Okay.
during this time.
The owl will be back.
Stolas, are you gonna rest and search? I mean, there's enough time to do both.
Oh, I see. Can I like combine an action, like grab a book and rest, or is it like?
Oh, I'll give you time to look through the room for sure and read if you want to. I'm curious of.
I'll be resting at least partially.
Okay.
If
So, under combat on your sheets, guys, those of you who are resting, when you go down to hit dice, go ahead and roll whatever your hit dice are, and you can use up to 3 of them since you're level 3. You can't heal over your maximum amount of heal points, but you also add your constitution. I would suggest rolling them individually and not all 3 at once.
Where's
because
that?
when
So it says hit dice.
combat, and then right under AC it says hit dice.
Why does mine say times 13?
It's probably a typo on my part. It should be whatever your hit dice is. So I think as a rogue, you have a D8, D6.
Yep, 3d8 plus 1 it says, and in brackets this time. Is that right?
Yeah. So you have whatever your hit dice is, plus you have a equal amount equal to your level. And
I see. So 3d8 plus 3 then it should be.
Yep, whatever your constitution modifier is. So like for Dean example, Dean, you could roll a D10.
Oh no,
and
it's
then
plus 1.
Okay. And then when you long rest after you use your hit dice, you get half of them back, or rounded down. So depending on how many you use on this short rest, you can heal up temporarily, or for this time, without using any resources like lay on hands or potions. And you get that health back, but you only get half of it back as you level up, or as you long rest. I'm sorry. Does that make sense, or am I overcomplicating it?
So when I take this 1 hour rest, like how many hit dice do I roll?
So that's your choice. You can choose to just take 1 hit dice, or all the way up to all 3, and
Okay.
you get your constitution per hit dice. So
I see, and I can only do that once a day.
kind of, depending on how many you use. So if you were level 4, and we were
Yeah.
resting right now, you could rest. If you used all 4 hit dice, you would get 2 back. Being that we're level 3 and it's an odd number, if you rest, you only get 1 back after a long rest. So going into tomorrow or the next day, your hit dice would be whatever you've used as the remainder in the pool plus 1 to the maximum of whatever your maximum hit dice are. So Dean's is 1d10 plus 4, and he has 3 of them. If he chooses to use all 3, tomorrow he'll have 1d10 plus 4 and only have one of them left.
Okay. I'm gonna use 1d10. It's an 8, so I add 4.
Yeah, so it'd be 12, Dean, total health back.
It brings me up to 30 HP.
Okay. You also have lay on hands and potions too if you don't want to use your hit dice resource, but hit dice are free versus
that's
lay on
what
hands, right?
I'm just gonna do that, and then can I do lay on hands? Who needs it most?
I'm pretty much good.
I could use a little lay on hands actually.
What was Stolas's HP at? 'Cause she got
I'm good. I wouldn't worry about me.
Okay, I could use lay on hands on James.
How many points of lay on hands would you like to use on James?
How many can he take?
I need 8 max.
8?
Yeah,
Is it-
I have 21 overall, but I'm down 8. I'm down 8.
Okay, I'll just give him 8.
All right, Dean, you have 7 left.
Cool.
Thanks, Dean.
No problem.
So I go over to Dean after he does that, and I give him one of my gold goblets. You want a gold goblet, Dean? It's worth 50.
I'll
Now I only
take a
have one.
goblet.
All right, bro. I just give you a gold goblet.
But I didn't do it for a gold goblet. I'll just make that clear.
I know, but I'm a thief. I don't like to owe people things.
You like for them to owe you, okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay,
Now I feel like we've evened it out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, a little bit of flavor text for you. So this is the library. There's a red velvet drapes that cover all of the windows in this room. There's an exquisite mahogany desk and matching high back chair that face the entrance, and the fireplace, which lights up as you enter.
I like the auto fireplace.
Yeah. Above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched on top of a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder on one or more of these is easily accessible for the higher shelves. Resting atop the desk, there is an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill and pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax seal, some parchment, and some wooden writing boards. The Durst family seal or insignia is a windmill.
Okay. Can we just fast forward to the end of the rest?
Sure. Stolas wanted to look around, and I assume James did as well.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So
I
go
wanna
ahead and roll
through
me
that.
perception. James, are you going through the desk?
Yes, please.
You find an iron key. As you pull this book out and kind of look at it, this iron key drops out from inside the book as it rots apart in your hands.
Nice. All right, I'm going to keep that iron key. I'll put that in my little belt here.
Yeah. There's also writing supply. Do you take the seal?
Yeah, I want the
Durst family
seal.
seal.
Yeah. But the thing... Oh, Cody, here's a question I had. What about weight-wise? Like, how do I know how much this stuff weighs?
We'll talk about that at the end of the adventure. I'm not sure if I'm going to use weight for this campaign or not. I haven't fully 100% decided.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, so I'll take the iron key, and I will also take the family, like the thing they used to punch, right? Like, what is it? Like the crest? Whatever?
It's a seal.
Yeah, the seal. Yeah.
Did you take the forgery kit by chance?
I have my burglar's pack. I think I have that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead and check into that if you don't mind. I don't think it's in the burglar's pack. I think it's a separate skill that you can learn. But if you're forging documents, this would be applicable there.
Yeah, I don't have any forgery document things yet, but I'll hang on to it just in case. Maybe I can sell it to a forger in the Thieves Guild.
Perfect. Stolas, you are looking around, right?
Yes.
What did you roll for your wisdom perception check?
Let's see. I'd be a 14.
So you are looking for something juicy, good books, stuff like that. There are several books about alchemy, some histories of the world. Not really anything super important, but definitely could help you along the way. As you pull on this red-covered book, where the S is, a secret door opens, and it opens up into a small room.
Nice.
The secret room behind the bookshelf is packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals of a cult. The cult's name is the Priest of Osiris.
Bippity boppity boo.
There's a heavy wooden
Setting
chest.
ambiance.
He's still there, just still sitting over there, bringing on the owl.
There's also a heavy wooden chest that is half closed with a skeleton sticking inside of it, as if he was reaching inside.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I would actually like to investigate that.
Yeah, you walk over and you can see the dart mechanism has been fired because this skeleton is rotted away to basically just being somewhat of whatever clothes were on this, like a night shift that's been ratted and rotted, and you can see the dart sticking out the other side of the body. The trap has obviously gone off in here and the poison is done. And as you do you pull the body out or push it off, or how do you proceed?
I guess I'd just kind of like lift the lid to see if there's anything in there rather than pull the body away.
Yeah. A couple things. The body itself is clutching a scroll that has a seal on it. And then there are some assorted items in the bottom of the chest.
Okay. I'll go ahead and kind of kick him out of the way and see if I can kind of rummage through all the items that are in here.
I will post them in the chat here. So, you have the scroll in one hand that's partially unfurled that you can read if you so choose to. There are also 3 blank books that are bound in leather that is black for 25 gold pieces each. There are 3 spell scrolls, that being Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon. The deed to the house, the deed to the windmill, and the photo that you assume in the library. And a signed will.
Wow.
Nice.
The will is signed by a gentleman named Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, who bequeaths the house and the windmill and all of their family property to Rosalind and Torbolt Durst in the event of their parents' death. And they're definitely all marked with age. The letter, as you pull the letter out of its hands, you can see that there is the crest. And on this crest it's kind of the same one that we sent out for the promo. It is the crest of Strahd von Zarovich himself. The letter reads, "To my most pathetic servant, I am not the Messiah sent here by your dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However, many souls have been built or hidden upon your altar. However many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not one of these who has brought me to be to this beautiful land. You are but worms to me, wriggling beneath the earth. You say that you are cursed, and forthlit, and you spend fortuitously." Sorry, I'm scrolling down here. "You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the blossom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? ? Of that I have no doubt. Save your wretchedness? Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your Dark Lord and Master, Strahd von Zarovich.
Wow.
Ah, that's kind of harsh, but I think what I'll do is kind of gather up these items so I can bring them, I guess, to the desk and consult with Ozal the Wise about their
Yeah.
contents.
Bippity boppity boo.
Your he's deep in trance, but as the hour passes and he resummons the owl, which I will now mark, he is available for you to talk to, should you want to.
Stolas,
Yes.
my lad, what have you found in this secret area?
I found a mysterious note, a will, a deed to this very home, and quite a few books.
And a deed to the windmill.
And
Oh,
a
I'm sorry.
windmill
Deed to
deed.
the windmill.
Deed to the house.
And the deed to the house. Let me see. I would like to. Can I use Arcana to look at these blank books to maybe discover if there's any sort of magic on them? Maybe there's a magic text that we can read.
There is nothing magical about them. They are just blank spell books, essentially. 3 of them bound in black leather.
Okay. So I won't do that. Now, I know Bless is not a wizard spell, and I don't think the other ones of these are, but other people in the party might be able to learn them, correct?
No. So, Bless is definitely a divine spell. Spiritual Weapon is definitely a divine spell. And Protection from Poison. So the difference between divine magic is it's passed down to you by your deity. As you explain this to your characters. Anyone who has a spell scroll can attempt to read from the spell scroll. They're all level... I think they're... What is it? Bless is a level 1 spell. Protection from Poison is a 2nd level spell. And Spiritual Weapon is a 2nd level spell. So you can attempt to read off of them to cast them, regardless if it's part of your class or not.
But you can't learn them and add them to your spellbook.
You could try and learn Protection from Poison to your spellbook,
But not Bless.
but not Bless or Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
They are not arcane spells.
Stolas, would you mind if I try to read this spell, Protection from Poison?
Go ahead.
Okay, I would like to try to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana. There's a...
I rolled a 14, and I have +7 to my Arcana, so that's a 21.
Bear with me here. I am
Sure.
doing some research just to make sure I don't misquote. You gain the following knowledge. Spiritual Weapon, as you look at it, is can be used by clerics, paladins, or anyone who uses the scroll. So you can't add that to your spellbook. Same thing with Bless, clerics and paladins. Protection from Poison, that clerics and paladins can use, but also the druid, the ranger, and the artificer. Being that it's the school of abjuration, you think that if you took the time, you could add it to your spellbook.
And this spell, can I keep it for later? Like for when we have more time?
Of course,
Or-
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'd like to tuck that
it's
away.
also Stolos's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, we could maybe revisit that later, but I think Burn might have some use for Blast, unless he has the Blast
Yeah.
already.
Burn has and
Burn, my
spiritual
boy.
weapon.
Perhaps there's some reading material here for you yet.
Sorry, I was on mute. Thank you. Yeah, as a paladin, I could definitely use that. I can speak, read, celestial, if I need to.
Wow.
Burn one's first level Bless.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Blast is
Do you want
fucking
spiritual
OP
weapon as
fuck,
well?
dude. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of spiritual weapon, I want to go get that sword from downstairs.
A fine idea, my boy.
Perfect. I have updated those in the chat. Yeah, Burn, you guys have rested up. You feel better. Maybe taking some rations to eat, close your wounds. You head back downstairs, the central staircase. Nothing attacks you on your way down. You go above the fireplace and withdraw the Durst family sword. It is a long sword.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, oh.
Burn, my boy, how is the weapon?
It is the
feels-
same stats
oh.
as Horse Cutter. Sorry. Roleplay. My bad. Go. Ah.
It feels sturdy in my hands. I feel like many lives will be taken with this blade. Henceforth.
Do you unsheath it?
Hell yeah, dude.
So you pull down this beautiful sword. Now, your Horse Cutter, trusty and famous as it is, right? Because it's wielded by your beautiful hands.
Right.
This blade is elegant. It is a long sword. It has kind of a brass pommel with brass accents and some dark leather wrapping. The windmill is set into the hilt and the pommel of the blade. As you withdraw it from its sheath, the first 2 feet of it gleam perfect and sharp. The last 2.5 feet of it are covered in dry blood.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. And from an adjoining room, somewhere upstairs, you hear a banshee wail.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Let's get them, boys.
And I assume you
Alright.
return back to the library with your friends.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I, while Dean is, Byrne is checking out this sword, I just want to check this room over here with the 2 beds, I think it looks in it. They seem to have some footlockers in them. I'd like to examine those.
Oh, James. Oh, boy, yes. That is room number 7A. Scrolling up.
While James is doing that, can I cast another ritual? That would be
What
a shorter
would
one.
you like to cast, my ritual boy?
I would like to cast Identify on the house.
Okay, I will come back to you, okay?
Okay, sure.
Stolas, one more thing of note for you. The deed to the windmill is the same windmill in the picture, but as you look at the picture, the little brass plaque underneath it says Old Bone Grinder on it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
James, you enter what is the servants' quarters. The servants' quarters. It's just kind of an undecorated bedroom with a pair of beds that are stuffed with straw. Each bed has just an empty footlocker at the bottom as you kind of flip them up, and some tattered servants' uniforms kind of hanging on hooks.
Rubbish. And what about this little tiny room here?
That would be the closet where the clothes are hanging.
I see. Okay. So there's nothing in there.
In the tiny room on the bottom left, it's a dumbwaiter.
Oh, really?
Saxon there?
Yes.
How
Interesting.
dare you?
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I'm just going to go... I'm actually going to go up to... I'm going to go into sneak mode again, and I want to go back up to the third... I want to go up to the third floor before... to check it out.
Got it. We'll put you at the top of the stairs here. Go ahead and give me your stealth check, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Zach, you cast Identify, ritually cast it on the house,
Yep.
and the house reverberates back with your magic casting. You feel it in your bones. Now, the house itself is not magical in any way, but you feel the darkness of this house, that hundreds of ritual sacrifices have been committed here in the house. And it's to the point to where, as you're casting it, usually with magic, you get some sort of like ethereal feeling as you wield this power of creation. Mm-hmm. Instead of that beautiful feeling you'd well know, it's almost like necrotic energy, cold. It just is embodied in this entire house.
Am I able to feel that there's an area in the house where the rituals have been conducted, or is it kind of just all over the house?
The whole house itself is cursed.
Okay.
Wow.
Horrible acts have been committed in this house. We must move very carefully throughout these walls.
Fair enough. Cody, I just had another quick question here. When I look at my skills, so I look at stealth and I have a +9, but it has a ×2 in the proficiency thing.
Mm-hmm. So what that means
I'm not
is,
sure. Yeah.
as a rogue, you get to choose 2 skills that you get to be proficient in. You chose Thieves' Tools as one of your skills. The other one you chose was Stealth.
Right.
Because it's a specialty of your skill, your proficiency bonus is doubled. So when we level up to level, I think it's 5 is when your next proficiency bonus goes up. Your proficiency bonus would become 3, and since it's double, it'll become 6 plus 5, which is 11.
I see.
Damn.
Yeah. You get to become a sneaky boy real quick. Plus, you have the Cloak of Elvenkind that makes you Predator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I did my stealth check is 18.
Okay. There is one more black-clad suit of armor that has the wolf's head on it as well. It's covered in cobwebs, and you probably think it's another animated suit of armor. But since you rolled so high for stealth and I rolled so low for perception, it has not spotted you. Other than that, this is kind of, again, very ornate room, full of the wood carvings on the walls.
Cool.
Sorry, 1 second, I'm reading here.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. The rest of the group, what are you guys doing? Stelos?
Well, I think it's probably a good idea to go investigate the noise upstairs. So that's where I'm gonna go, and suggest that you all go as well.
Stolas follows James to the stairs, where you can see his distortion kind of holding.
I agree. I'll follow with... I'll ask Burn if he wants to head upstairs as well. Burn, my boy, perhaps we should investigate the howling.
I'm not going to let you guys go up there without me after
Yeah,
the last
seriously.
fight.
Burn, please get your ass up here. Hopefully I don't get thrown across the room into you again.
I'll be there to
All right.
catch you.
You're a good man.
James,
Yeah.
you hear them start to come up the stairs. Do you warn them about the suit of armor, or how do you proceed?
Well, this was my next question is, if I warn them, do I lose my sneak? Do I lose my stealth?
It depends on the manner in which you warn them. If you want to think of a creative way to convey something quietly, being that you are now cloaked in predator armor and super stealthy, you could.
I don't know if Stolas can see me wave my hand to stop.
Stolas, make a perception check. There's something weird on the top of the stairs. You assume it's James. You've seen him gone predator multiple times. But go ahead and roll... James, roll performance.
Okay.
Can my owl roll also for perception?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I got a 13.
13. Okay.
Okay, so
I
my
got a
owl...
9.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, James. Go ahead, James.
Oh, I just said I got a 19 for performance.
Perfect. Yes. Zach?
Okay, so he has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Of course he does. He's an owl.
It's a 19 for the first roll, and it's a 5 for the second roll.
Yes. Stolas, you and Zach are both able, or Zach's owl, are able to understand James's conveyance to stop and to hold. And then he kind of shimmers a hand towards the suit of armor and then back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna let Burn know by holding up my finger to my beak. Shh. Be quiet. Shh.
I love that.
I love the beak.
Okay.
Can I cast Divine Sense, maybe?
Oh, Dean, can you cast Divine Sense? Yes, you can. Oh, it's about time.
I just wasn't sure when a good place to do it would be.
You know, man, kind of like the wizard always showing up, there's always a good time to cast Divine Sense, and it's never wrong. Okay?
Especially in a cursed house.
Well, I
Divine
was like, if we walk in the door and I cast it, maybe it won't catch anything because it's only 60 feet. So,
Divine Sense reads as... Scrolling
sense
down.
good or evil within 60 feet. Page 84.
There's really good flavor text on this that I would love to use.
Okay.
Sorry. But yes, you were right. That's a druid. That's a fighter. Bear with me, audience. Divine Sense! The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and the powerful good rings like heavenly musical bells in your ears. As an action, you open your awareness and detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you. That is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial fiend or undead. You don't know its identity. You also know if a place has been desecrated or hallowed. Dean, this terrible odor that you've only smelled a few times, demonic in nature. This place has been defiled, cursed. This house has been desecrated. The entirety of everything your paladinic senses, it hits you right in the paladin feels. You hate it. This is a place that needs to be cleansed and purged.
Yeah, I don't like
Maybe burnt down to the ground.
Nice. Let's
tempt-
burn it. Burn it.
We could
Just
do that.
like William Wallace. Just like William Wallace.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Remember after they take that first fort? And it's like, well, what do we do with it? And he's just burn it. I love that.
How would you guys like to proceed? James, I believe you are in the front. Therefore,
Yeah.
you may...
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of the way because Burn needs to get through here. So I'm gonna actually move to the right, along the wall here, and over to these doors where there's I see a bear rug or something in this room.
Okay.
I'll move over to that area there. So I'm sort of flanking this armor.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, actually look closer to the doors than the creature. Actually, if you don't mind. Yeah, that's right. Yes, please. Thank you.
I will say, since you're not 5 feet close enough to it, you can't fully attack it unless you use your bow, since it's at a distance away from you.
Yeah, I have my bow out now. I'm gonna use my bow for a bit. Keep away from these guys.
I have an idea.
Go ahead, Zach.
Well, I guess can I go to the front of the pack?
Sure.
And I
Are
like
you
to cast.
stealthing?
Oh,
Or are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Something.
Go ahead and roll stealth, Zach.
Sure. Let me see what my stealth is. +1. Okay, 15 +1.
Okay, 16. The armor does not animate.
Okay. I would like to do to cast Prestidigitation on it.
To do what?
Give it the sensation that it's burning. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Bippity boppity boop.
What does that spell do?
Prestidigitation, create minor magical effects, lights, flames, clean, warm, cool, flavor, trinket, etc. affects one object within 10 feet range.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll yes no dice. So this is, without giving away fuck it. I'll give away the whole thing here. This is a creature that is an animated object, Zach.
It's an inanimate object, or what is an animated
It
object?
is an inanimate object that has been
Oh.
animated by magic. While on a typical person, you could roll and make that effect work, you think before casting it that because it doesn't really have sensations like hunger or cold or warmth, that it wouldn't really be very effective. You might awaken it to your presence, but you don't know how it would react. So
Well,
if you would like
we did see the other sentinels try to get out of the fire when they were burning. So I thought they might have some sort of, they don't want to be
Sure.
on fire. You know what I mean?
I as clarification on that end, they are trying to get out to defend, not to because they're on fire. They don't really feel sensations. Now, sensations like holy wrath striking them. I mean, that's like unraveling the magic that they exist in. Would they feel that? Not in the way that we feel emotions or feelings or pain, but as an animating force, that is something that would, obviously cause them harm. And they would go seek after that to defend the house.
Gotcha. So maybe prestidigitation not the best use of
I don't think so, no, sir. Now, if it was a human, great idea.
Okay. Okay, so maybe I won't do that whole shindig that we just said.
Okay.
I assume that they felt based on the action of the
No,
other
we'll
ones.
just say that based off of your passive perception, these are things you already know.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so how do we want to proceed, group?
I'm gonna hang on to the flank here. So if
Yep,
do we want to attack this thing?
James is bow ready, sneak attack ready. He's in position. Burn, you want to kick it off before we want to charge up the stairs and get attack?
Are we even sure we're going to be attacked?
Well,
think
you're not
so.
100% sure, but James has the feeling that it looks the same as the ones downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw my shields.
Swing.
And
My
new
spider
longsword.
sense is tingling.
You drawing your new sword, your windmill sword,
Yeah.
the
And I'm
Durst
gonna-
family sword.
Wait, Dean, talk into your mic, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I have it up here.
Thanks.
So I'm going to draw my sword and shield, and I'm going to take point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna lead the pack up the stairs.
And are you attacking it, or are you just looking at it?
I'm gonna wait and see what it does. Maybe presenting the sword to this thing will show it that I belong here. Like I'm the boss. So far, it hasn't attacked us.
You come to the top of the stairs, look at it, and then it salutes you, and then draws for combat. James. You
Yeah.
have a held action. You want to take your shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my shot.
So roll two
now-
d20s, take the higher,
Yeah.
add your dexterity and proficiency.
Okay, so I'm adding. That was 50. So 22.
22 hits. So roll bow damage plus sneak attack.
Okay, so bow damage is D8. Where are you? Okay, I got a 6 plus 5. That's 11. And add 2d6. 2 and 5. So 16 altogether.
Nice. It's bloodied.
Nice. I strike hard from the fucking shadows.
All right. We are in combat. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh God, that was bad. I rolled an 8, but I get +1. That's a 9.
You want to roll your 20 in there, and you can go first. Or you could roll lucky.
Yeah, I'll roll lucky. That's a good idea.
No, I'm being facetious. Don't do that. That's me being mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's wasting a resource. I'm sorry.
I guess if we're almost at the. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll keep it at 8. I mean, I'm kind of in the back, so I'm not like in the immediate line of fire yet.
I was joking. I don't want to
Okay.
make you waste a resource on that.
I was like, I mean, I guess I could.
Okay. I have a 21 for initiative.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. James with the 21. Burn?
You're on mute, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. How do I roll for initiative? I'm sorry.
You
Roll d20,
Yep.
D20.
and then
Oh,
your first
fuck.
page under XP it says INT. Add whatever the plus is to whatever you just rolled.
Plus 0.
I got a 1, so.
You got a 10. Just kidding.
Burn, heading up the end of the pack with a 1. Stolas?
Yes, I would like to back up Burn here with the spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you roll for initiative?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That would be 9.
9. Stolas. 9. Zach has his owl. Be aware of that, Cody.
Yeah, boy.
James, you are first with the 21.
Am I still in sneak or am I out of sneak now?
You got a sneak attack round, and the armor is facing... Well, the armor hasn't taken its turn yet, so technically, yes, you are still stealth.
A
Perfect. A 21 to hit.
That hits.
And then we're gonna go D8. 4 plus 5 is 9. Plus 2d6. 12, 13 altogether.
Woohoo! It's looking bad.
Couple of beautiful arrow shots right
It's
to
looking
the
real bad.
right to the mind, right in its mind.
The armor goes, and being that Dean is the closest target, it misses.
wow.
And it misses its... Oh no, second attack. 18. You have your shield up. That still doesn't hit. Okay. Stolas.
Yes, I'd like to hit it with a Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And maybe just knock it into the wall, I guess.
Totally.
Nice.
Let's see. That would be 1d10. See, that's 12.
Not... Oh, 12 damage or 12 to hit?
I'm sorry, I didn't roll the 20 here.
That's okay. It'd be D20 plus 7.
That'd be 8.
Not quite enough. Goes high. Strikes the nice wood paneling behind it. Scorching
Damn
it
it,
with
again!
Eldritch damage. I mean, to be fair, it burns in front of you, too. Zach, you and your owl. How would you like to proceed, sir?
So I want to clarify from earlier. If the owl goes to use the help action, and I want to cast Fireball on it, do I get the help benefit from that? Or I'm sorry, Firebolt.
It depends. Yes. So the owl is assisting you. So you would say, I send my owl to distract the
combat.
enemy, helping
Sure.
me. Right.
Sure. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
For
Your-
attack, and he's gonna
Wow.
go not attack, but peck him and dive bomb him to distract him.
Distract him.
Distract him, Vor. And I will roll for Firebolt.
Yeah. D20 plus 7, I think, as well. Plus
That
sevens.
is a 16 plus 7. What is that? 16, 23? 23
Oh,
is my
yeah.
roll. And 1d10 is... That is a 7.
Dead.
Boom.
He falls apart to pieces. All the cobwebs, his
Smoldering.
robe, disappear. Nice job.
Wow, that was a great... Good job, Terrence. Good job. You took 2 arrows to the head.
Terrace. Terrace.
That's why I said Terrence.
Oh, I'm
Terrace.
sorry. I thought you said
Terrace.
Terrence.
Not Terrence. Terrace.
No, I said Terrace.
I'm not Terrence Trent D'Arby.
All right, let's see what else we got up here.
Okay, that was relatively short and easy. All right,
Thank God.
Burn. You didn't get to act. What do you want to do, Burn?
Let's see.
There is two doors to your right, a small door in front of you, a door to your left.
I'm gonna go to the
Other
door to
associated.
my left.
Okay. You go inside what I think is the master bedroom, if I remember correctly. Yes, 15A.
I'll scream if I need you guys.
Okay.
15 is the nursemaid's suite. Dust and cobwebs shroud this entire room. There is a balcony through the double doors that you can see out. The fog is just thick. You get the sense that this bedroom was once the nursemaid's room, and with a deathly howl, her bed shakes.
I have that
She
effect on women.
awakens.
Is this the same banshee that we've heard, or the same banshee type noise that we've heard before?
Oh, I think it is.
Ay, ay, ay.
This specter rises, Dean, out of the bed and points a finger at you, and she wails, "You dare to bring that sword in here, defiler!"
Oh, I dare. Everybody!
Attack!
I gotta get my homies in here.
That's right.
Cody,
scream
as-
and alert
as-
everyone.
As I'm running to this, I guess, event that's about that, but can I cast a quick spell on the way there?
Yeah,
Just a
what do you
normal
wanna cast?
spell. I'll cast Mage Armor.
Nice.
Okay, so let me just take my spell slot out.
This banshee howls in rage, and she said, the sword that slayed me for covering up the child! How dare you!" Go ahead and roll initiative one more time.
All of us?
Me as well.
Yes, all of you. Burn, you are moving in this room. I just put you at the door, but if you wanted to try and take a swippity swipe before we start combat, I would give that to you.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I got
Let's
12.
see.
12.
Damn it. And what do I add to my initiative?
0.
Fuck.
I have 7.
Oh, I take the highest number or the second number?
What are you doing? I'm so sorry.
Rolling for initiative?
Why are you making an attack first, or are you just rolling for initiative?
I guess initiative.
Okay. Yeah, so you just roll 1d20 and tell me what
Oh.
it is.
1D. I thought I rolled 2 and then picked the highest. What did I
No,
pick?
that's with advantage.
Oh, advantage. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, it was an 11.
Okay. James, what did you roll?
I have 7.
Okay. The Spectre needs to roll initiative. Dean, with a hot 12, you are first, my guy. This undead, unnatural, spectral creature rises from the mutilated bed where you can see her body once was, covered in bloodstains.
Ew.
That's pretty gross.
Is this your blood on the sword, wench?
Yes!
I could tell. It sucks.
That's mine, period. Dean, how do you want to? You're here at the front.
I'm throwing up now that you said that.
That. Sorry, viewers.
Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, is she hell bent on attacking me? I guess she is.
You're a first in initiative. She has not gone yet. So, if I could move, I would, but it's not my turn.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. I got fucking javelins, don't I?
You got javelins. You also got that shiny new sword, son, and you're all of 10 feet away from her.
Yeah, that's true. I guess let me move closer to her so I can attack her.
All right.
Because she It feels like she needs it.
Right there.
Let me see.
Vault the bed.
Where are we? Oh yeah, that's perfect. And I guess I just take a swing at her. I guess.
Yeah, as you get closer to her, her spectral form shifts for a moment into looking like a terrified, beautiful young woman, and then back to the ugly, gross, corporeal specter.
Oh god, I feel bad.
All right, take your swing. D20 plus 7.
D20 plus 7. That's 22.
Hits.
Sweet.
How much damage?
Yeah. It's a 1d8 since you're wielding a shield.
Oh,
Are you smiting at all?
Smite.
should I guess I should. Yeah.
Smite.
She is undead, so instead of if you expend a first level spell slot to smite at level 1, it'll be, instead of 2d8, it'll be 3d8. So you'll be
Okay.
rolling a total of 4d8 damage.
Okay, so 1. So I roll 3.
So roll the 1d8 first and add your strength and tell me what you get.
Okay, it was an 8. Plus 5.
Hot damn. It's a 13. Your sword gets some resistance coming in, being that it is non-magical. Oh, gross. And then you deal 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay. So I roll 3 more d8.
Yeah.
Okay, so first one was 2, then 6, and then 7.
Dead.
Oh,
Your
was it?
sword with radiant light lances through her body. The chaotic evil ghost inside of her erupts into holy light. The blade on the sword is cleansed clean as this woman shifts from a specter into a ghost, and she says, "Thank you for freeing me from this evil place." And she weeps and then disappears.
That was. How did we have more trouble with this stupid fucking?
beautiful.
Because radiant damage is a critical hit against undead.
Oh shit! God damn.
So
I was freaking out. Like fuck. A fucking. How the fuck are we gonna deal with this? Fucking...
let me break down the science for you behind the screen here. Damage resistances: acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. Damage immunities:
Goddamn.
necrotic, poison. Condition immunities: exhaustion, charmed, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisons, prone, restrained, unconscious.
That would
Radiant
fuck me
damage.
hard.
Yeah. Radiant damage deals extra damage. Times 2 damage for all radiant damage.
Wow.
Cool.
reps.
Cody,
Yeah.
I'm going to go through these double doors here. I want to check out this room because I believe this is a master. I want to check out everything in this room.
Oh, by the way, I got it, guys. Don't worry about it.
And we say this room, is it the room with the tiger bed, or are you going to where Dean's at?
No, through right where I'm at right through these double doors.
All right, James.
I'm going to sneak though. Oh, I'm sneaking through there though. Let me
Okay.
do my sneak thing. Okay, well you can't get much higher than that. So yeah, I'm sneaking at 28.
Dang. You disappear from this plane of reality.
Yeah.
28 stealth. You enter room 12A. Room 12A is... scroll. The master suite.
Nice. This is what I'm looking for.
Double doors that have these dusty panes of stained glass that resemble the windmill. Covered in cobwebs. As you enter, there are burgundy drapes covering the window. Furnishings include a 4-post bed that kind of has that tattered veil around it. a wooden framed mirror with a jewelry box, a padded chair, a rotted tiger rug, a fireplace, which, again, lights up. But this time it lights up ethereal blue.
Nice.
A desk-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above the bed. Some pillars, a couple chairs, and a desk. Go ahead and roll investigation if you're going to search around.
Yeah, okay. Investigation. 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
You look inside the wooden jewelry box first.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
There is the jewelry box itself is silver with gold filigree, and it's worth 75 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
It contains 3 gold rings worth 25 gold each, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant worth 750 gold pieces.
Nice. Nice. Score City.
And you're carrying 4 crossbows?
Not
How do you have
4,
room?
3. Just a few. This is just jewelry. This is easy.
Oh, I'm sorry, just 3.
And remember that I gave a gold goblet already to burn.
This is all inside of a small jewelry box. It's not super big. Yeah. Other than that, there's a desk you can check out, the dumbwaiter in the corner, a rotted rug, the wardrobe. Not a lot of interest, to be honest with you, in here, other than those things. You spend the time kind of looking through the room with that blue ethereal light kind of bathing you.
Perfect.
Stolas.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Stolas had been on the way to go help Burn, but came in too late. He had already killed the
Slain
specter.
the witch.
With a shrug, Stolas is gonna just turn around and investigate the that kind of back door there with that. I don't know what that is in there, a box or
In here?
yeah.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, Stolas. Oh. You enter, and the first thing that hits you is the rotting smell of decay.
Ooh.
There is a crib that the covers move
Ew.
subtly on it.
So
And you
gross.
recall the pitter-patter of little feet.
Oh man, that's creepy.
I gotta go check something outside.
As you enter and stare at this bed, the crib shakes subtly, vibrating enough on the ground that it moves subtle inches left and right, left and right, left and right. And you can see under the cover 2 little eyes looking at you.
Ew.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
What do you do? Oh, there's also a painting in this room. But it's
What
too
does
dark
the
for you to make
painting
out.
have on it?
The painting has Mrs. Durst holding what looks like to be a child covered in black cloth. And then it says Baby Walter underneath.
Wait, their kids
Freaky.
are named as Rose and Thorn and Walter? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Walter.
I thought it was Zorn and
Kid got a-
Thorn.
fucking short end of the stick.
Yeah, Walt.
Um,
Good old Walt.
can I use Awakened Mind to communicate with this entity, or
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it when we do something that Cody is like hardcore expecting. He's like, yes!
Well, if I make all my expectations known, I might as well be writing a book at that point, right? Like,
Yeah.
but yes, it makes me super excited. You touch minds with this entity. There's not a lot of thought that coalesces in it, other than the feeling that this child was born stillborn, and this is what's left of its ghost.
oh, that's right. Okay.
You put together the wails that were coming from Dean that Mr. Durst, who, as in the letter, not only sacrificed the handmaiden that Dean just sent beyond the veil, but that this was their child that was born out of an affair and was sacrificed. God,
All he does is lay there.
Zach, you're fired. It's terrible. This is their child from having an affair, and after he caught on to it, he not only sacrificed the child, but also the handmaiden.
Nah.
Wow.
Other than that, this entity can give you images from its mind, and that's kind of just of being born and then dying, more or less. You see faces of Mr. and Mrs. Durst. Mr. Durst looks very upset. Mrs. Durst is very distraught.
Grim. That's very grim.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna at least try to appeal to Burn to see if there's a way to, like, I don't know, cleanse this room or send the spirit on its way. I don't know if that's something Burn can just do, or I sense it's not evil. It's just stuck here in this cursed house.
Burn?
I mean, it looks creepy, but
Nope.
You thought wrong.
I've never done anything like that before, but
I mean, you just smited the lady. Can you?
yeah,
like,
I mean, I could stab a baby if you want me to.
Oh, that's funny.
Is there like a non-violent way to free a spirit, or is it just stuck here?
Are you asking me, the Dungeon Master, or Burn?
No,
the player?
I'm sorry. I'm asking Burn.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Well, why don't
I
you
got lucky.
This is. I picture this in my mind. Celeste is like, "Can we please help this entity?" And Burn's like, "Yeah, man, I don't fucking know." Like,
I got lucky with the broad. I don't know.
Burn. What if Burn? You take that baby and throw it in this blue fire in this bedroom.
my god.
That might do it.
it's-
Wow.
It's
It's
worth a
enchanted
shot.
fire over here. Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Ozal, you need to come help us.
Yeah, Ozal, aren't you like an old wise wizard? What say you?
I'll carefully walk over there. Yes, Stolas, my lad. What can I help you with?
Okay, so we have a deceased infant, some kind of
Ghost.
entity that's stuck here,
Some
and
ghosty
it's
boy.
from what I can perceive, it is the stillborn, I guess, bastard of the Lord of the House.
Jesus.
Stillborn bastard.
Cody, can I roll Arcana?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice description, still. I like that one.
First roll was a 15 plus 7 is a 22.
Okay.
Second roll is 11 plus 7 is 18, so I have to take 18.
Why are you rolling at advantage?
That's disadvantage.
Oh.
first roll
yes,
was
yes.
15.
Sorry. Right. Okay. What's your 18's your total?
From the lower one, yes.
Okay. You, sagely as you are, Zachary,
Ozal.
Ozal, recall from the deep recesses of your mind that entities trapped in a place like this go to one of two ways. They either manifest as a shade or shadow of their former self, or a ghost, like this creature is, or they harness their anger and rage and turn into a specter.
Like the lady did.
Exactly. Ghosts that stay here and are trapped here will eventually corrupt and become either shades or specters in varying scales of strength, depending on how old they were or what they went through in life. You think the only way to help this entity, realistically, is to burn this place to the fucking ground, releasing whatever trapped energy is here. Dean, if Dean was a cleric, you think that he could maybe perform rites and rituals, which he could still do as a paladin. But his tool set is more the strong right arm of Bahamut, not so much the let me read scripture to you and convert you to my dragon god. He's not the dragon Mormons, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Put the baby in the blue fire baby.
It is intangible, so you can't pick the baby up and put it in the blue fire.
But we could burn the
sorry.
house and release the
You
baby.
could
or
burn
can
the
we
house.
burn the baby?
But you are also locked inside.
But that's no problem. I'll unlock us. I got the lockpick.
We need to investigate every single room here because
Well,
there's
we gotta
gotta
go.
be.
Yeah. Plus,
There's gotta be
the
something here.
attic's looking a little sketch.
Oh, that's right. We haven't gone
Place
up.
is looking sketch. What do you mean?
Interesting that you bring that up, James. Actually, no, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back into stealth mode. So let me roll for that. That was a bad roll. 14.
And where are you headed to, James?
I'm gonna head up the stairs to the attic.
So you come back out to the stairwell and realize that you are on the top floor. And your thief mind goes, wait a minute. And you're adding it up and counting on your fingers. And then you look around and you realize there should be another level here. It's
Yeah.
missing.
Hmm.
Bum, bum, bum.
So I need to look for secret doors.
Maybe. We found a couple already this game.
Yeah, that's true. So what do I use for that? Perception.
That would be perception, but you're at disadvantage with your hood up.
Yeah, no, I'll take that hood down.
Do you bring this up to your cohorts?
Yeah, I say to them, we need to find the way up the stairs here. Unless, how big's the dumbwaiter?
Yeah, you go back and look. Realistically, it's like 2 feet square.
Yeah, and it
you
doesn't
to spend
seem
the
to
time to
go
go
up to
back
the
in there.
attic anyways. Yeah, no, yeah.
And as
What do
you
you
look
guys-
at it, there's a bell for each one, and there's levels 1 through 3, being main
Right,
floor,
right.
second floor, third floor.
What does everyone think about where this might be?
We haven't gone to this little room here in the middle, the one that I'm in front of.
Yeah,
Let's look in there.
all right.
You guys lead the
You want-
way. Every time I go in a room, I get attacked.
Zach, are you going into this teeny tiny room right here?
Is that a room in the corner there, on the left of the corner? In the room Burns in?
Over here? Mm-hmm. That is... Oh, yeah, so you walk over, and that's a window to balcony,
that's the
third floor
balcony.
balcony.
Okay, yeah.
As you push the drapes aside, the fog is literally inches. You can't see out at all. And in fact, if you were to look through any of the windows in the house, the fog is literally on the house.
Oh, you know where I think it is, guys? You see, Burn, the room you were in here with the Spectre. There's a little closet here. Is there a way? Let's check that out, because it may lead up to something up here.
Why don't you guys spread out and roll perception for the rooms?
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take the little
And tell
baby
me-
room next to the bathtub.
Okay.
Let me see what my perception is. I actually do not know. Perception.
How do you
is plus-
figure perception?
on the skill chart? Perception.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I rolled
What?
15 plus 5 is 20.
I got 14.
What's passive perception, Cody?
That
That's
is
16.
perception that I can use to give you information about the world, which is kind of what I've been doing. I have each of your player sheets up over here, and I'm releasing
okay.
information based off of my guide for what the minimum threshold for finding something is.
I see. Okay.
So, Zach, we'll get to you in just a sec. Stolas, what room are you searching?
I'm going to back out of the baby room here, and I'm going to investigate that. I guess that closet in the master bedroom?
Down here.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Ozoth, what room are you investigating? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're up here,
Motherfucker, did you
right?
just call me Ozoff?
I did. I'm so sorry,
How
Zach.
dare you?
Was he
All the rise to
frozen?
you. How dare you speak to me in this way, DM?
Good God damn it.
In summer.
Dean, what room are you searching?
Honestly, I want to be left alone.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple places you could go sit. You could sit on the stairs next to the rubble of armor. You could go sit on the rutted rug in here that's a tiger, or any of the soiled beds that contain bodies.
Have a nap here in this bed.
No, I'm gonna go hang out with, I guess let me go with Stolas.
All right, we'll put you over here by this other ethereal blue fire that's weird.
And I
James,
guess
what-
I'll check out this room right here. Where the one beside Zach, to the right of Zach, that's a
Oh.
bit bigger. It's got the 4 squares. Yeah, I'll check.
Gotcha. James. All right. Starting with you, Zachary. Ozoth. Ozeth?
Jesus, Ozal.
Olaf.
Ozol?
You said you have my
Olaf.
character sheet up. You don't know my goddamn name.
I'm sorry, man. I'm tracking a lot of shit on my side. Ozol. You enter the room. Make a dexterity saving throw. As you enter the storage
Dexterity
room.
saving throw.
Whoa.
I rolled
Trap.
a 10 plus 1, but I'm going to use lucky to reroll that because that's pretty low. I'm going to use one of my lucky charms. And I rolled 16 plus 1, 17.
They're after me,
So I
Lucky
have
Charms.
One out of 3 lucky left.
All right.
17 was my roll.
You enter this room, and as soon as you enter, you can tell it's a cleaning room. There's all kinds of like soaps and towels and brooms that all begin to animate and fling themselves at you in an attack.
Holy shit.
Okay.
You get, I assume you move out of the room as you open it, right?
Yes.
These things attempt to attack you, and as you close the door, they thud against the door and then stop after about
Jesus.
1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you found a storage room full of animated objects. Be our guest.
I know, that's what it felt like. Okay, well, that room's probably not good to go.
James,
The beast. Yeah.
you enter into one of the most lavish bathrooms you've ever been in. There's a dark wooden
Nice.
tub with clawed feet. There's an iron stove with a kettle on top of it. Inside the tub is a dead body that's blood everywhere that's dried over the years of being here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I?
great.
Does it got any? Can I examine the body for jewelry?
No, it's this is a
Jesus.
skeleton at this point, my man. It's any of the entrails that were left are spaghetti, and it's probably one of the other house servants, you had to guess.
It doesn't have like any gold teeth or anything.
Nope. Not in Barovia.
Jeez, he's thorough.
Stolas, you
Gotta make
are...
some. Gotta make some bank, Burn.
Interesting. Hold on. My Dungeon Master map is different than your player map. Huh. Okay, Stolas, that room... what did you roll for your perception?
Let me check. You know what? Let me reroll because I don't remember. Let's
You
see.
said 16 or 18, if I remember correctly.
Was it?
I think so.
Okay, I'll just go
It's
with
fine.
16 then.
The comments will tell us later at this point. So comments. Thanks, guys. I'm going to give you this one. You walk past, and as you're looking at the wall headed towards what is a room on this map but doesn't exist on my Dungeon Master's map, you see that one of the panels on the wall is slightly ajar that slides back and forth. And as you stop and you look at it, you're like, that's weird. You touch one of the wolf's head on the wall, and the panel gently swings in. And then you can see another hidden door on the other side, so you could like go through it this way if you wanted to. And there's a staircase leading up to the attic.
Nice. Burn, tell them I found it.
Hey, you guys!
All right, I go over.
All right.
Fabulous work, Stolas.
Who is
Yeah,
leading
well
the
done.
pack?
You guys want me to stealth up?
Let's not
Please.
make Burn do it.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just. So I'll put on my cloak and stealth. 15. 24 stealth.
24 stealth. James. 24 stealth. Okay. You come up a flight of stairs that's straight on the bottom, makes a sharp left turn, and there's another door, at the top of which you can see enters into a large room. This is room 16. This is the attic hall. This door, before you can even get to it, James, at the top
one?
of the stairs here,
Okay, yeah.
is padlocked shut.
Okay. So where did we come in from?
Here.
The bedroom
Okay.
from the
Right.
winch.
Okay. And so the door at the top of the stairs leading into the room is locked?
It's padlocked shut. Yes.
So how did I get
Right.
in here?
Might I interject?
Go ahead, Stolas.
You could try that key you found in the library.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I wasn't
yes,
sure if I
James.
was already in or not. Okay. That's
No, not
right.
yet.
I'm not on the other side of the door.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll put Stolas behind you.
Yep.
Do you pull out the iron key you have?
Of course.
Ching. It opens up.
Nice. Good call, Stolas. I was going to use my lockpick. I forgot about the damn key. Perfect. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna make a couple small notations because there's a lot of stuff up here. 16. 20. Okay. James, the door swings open.
Okay. So I'm going to just go into this main area here.
Okay, yeah. There's a small hallway leading back this way as you get to, we'll put you here at the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Hallway with two doors that you can see and presumably another door over here, and then kind of a small foyer area. So you think it's the attic. It's really dusty and just choked with cobwebs everywhere. And there's another door over here. Tell me which number you want to start heading towards, and then we'll get other people up here as well.
I'm going to head towards room 20.
Okay. Put you at the door there.
Yeah, I'll just wait at the door. I just signaled to Stolas too that we're good to go. So
Stolas,
she can.
You get to the top of the stairs. Where would you like to go? James has kind of oriented himself towards this door over here. Stolas?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, sorry. Which room would you like to head towards numerically?
Let's see. I will jump up to. I think that's a 19.
Okay. Burn?
What up?
Where would you like to go? You're at the top of the stairs. You can see James is crouched by a door. Stolas heads off down the hallway. Where's the mighty Dawnbringer going?
Well, I was paired up with Stolas.
You got accompanying her down to this room?
Yeah, where's Ozul?
Ozul's on the stairs coming up.
Oh, he's right behind me.
Yep.
Yes, I
Lead the
guess
way,
I'll
Burn, my
go-
boy.
All right, so we're all kind of going down this hallway over here.
Yeah.
All right. James, you open the door to room 19. I'm
Not
sorry,
20.
room 20.
Yeah.
This door was locked from the outside. You can see claw marks across the door from where the padlock was, and then the lock on this just laying on the ground. As you gently creak the door open, this room contains a bricked-up window, flanked by 2 dusty wooden child-sized bed frames. Closer to the door is a child's toy chest with a windmill painted on it on the sides, a dollhouse that's a perfect replica and diorama of this house, including all of the secret rooms, furnishings, and it even has the cobwebs to match. Laying in the middle of the floor are 2 skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 skeletons is cradling the doll that you saw on the child from outside.
They were demons.
You recognize them, and appearing on either side in either bed are Rose and Thorn.
Ah, la, la.
I love Verga.
It's behind.
Okay. So, the 2 kids that were sitting out in front of the house earlier on, now they're in these beds.
Yeah? And you can see through them. You presume that the skeletons on the floors are theirs.
Yeah. Very interesting.
How do you proceed?
Don't like that.
I'm going to wave Burn over. We're going to need some of his smiting abilities, probably.
The little boy sees you, or sees something open the door, and he's looking, and he looks confused, and he kind of looks over towards his sister, and his sister just shakes her head and tells him to lay back down. Lay back down, and it'll be okay. Our parents are coming home.
Uh-oh. Get ready, Burn. Hold the door.
Thorn says to you, but I'm scared. There's all those scary noise and the monster, and she walks over and kind of gives him a hug and sits next to him on his bed.
Hodor.
You know that's not my name, right?
I know, but you got to pretend you're Hodor.
What are your parents' names?
You speak up, Zach?
Yes. To the Thorn and Rose.
I'll step back so Zach can come to the door. I wave these guys in because this is out of my realm of speciality.
All right. Let me move the map around here. And Zach, are you addressing Rose or Thorn?
I guess both.
Oh, okay.
Children, what are your parents' names?
They look at you shocked, A, to see you, and B, surprised. Rose speaks up, and she says, "We are the Durst family. I'm sure that you've heard of us. We're quite famous around town. Is there something we can help you with?"
I mean, I asked what the parents' names is. They said the Durst family. That's not really an answer, but okay. It's not really an answer, but okay.
Kids are pretty dumb, though. That's...
How dare you, Dean? I'm gonna ask them. What has happened to you, my children?
We are trapped here. Our parents said that they would be back, and they left this house, and they said, "Don't worry. The housemaids will take care of us." And they told us that the sun is dangerous, and that any of the creatures outside could come through the window at any time. So for our safety, they bricked the window up and locked the door so no one could get us.
How long has this been?
A very long time. They were afraid about the monster in the basement.
Fuck. The basement?
Yeah.
Would you show us to this basement?
They're like, well, you can't get there through the dumbwaiters. We tried, and there's a secret door somewhere in the attic. And Rose will walk over to the dollhouse and point it out for you. On the dollhouse.
Ask them if their father is the lead singer of Limp Bizkit.
Is your father the lead singer of No, I'm not asking that. Okay, so where's the dollhouse? Where are we looking at here?
The dollhouse is here.
Oh, and the X that you put is signifying where it
The
potentially would
secret
be.
room is. Yep, where what you think where the secret room would be.
Okay. Do you guys want to go to the secret room? Burn, my lad, do you fancy going to this secret room? Perhaps the banshee we slayed earlier was not the creature that haunted these poor souls.
I'm not stoked about it, but let's go.
The little boy just says, "Please, we were just so hungry. We're so hungry." And his sister.
Oh my god!
Just
He's
kind
gonna
of.
suck our blood. He's gonna.
I don't know
suck
what
blood.
ghost seeds.
No,
What do you eat, my
They're
children?
vampires. They're vampires.
there's food, bread, water. We were so hungry before we just woke up here, and now I can play with my toys forever.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on them to make them feel full.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
Yeah. The little boy starts crying. He said, "It's been so long since I felt anything."
Wow.
Thank you, my child.
Thank you.
Thank you. You
I guess
feel like
you're
you're welcome.
You're welcome, my child. Okay, well, let's go check out that secret door.
Room 21.
You want me to go through first?
Sure.
Sneak through it?
Yep.
Do I have to do a sneak thing again? Or am I
No,
still in...
we'll just stick with it.
I'm
So
still,
you guys,
I'm still in stealth mode, I think.
yeah. James, you sneak into this room, and you can see that there is a dusty, packed room full of old furnitures. There's several chairs, coat racks, mirrors, dresses that have all been covered with cloth. Excuse me. There's an unlocked wooden chest that contains skeletal remains of the family's nursemaid. That's kind of been wrapped in a bed sheet with dry blood on it, and there's multiple stab wounds in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Other than that, you can see that against the wall where the furnace is for the house. There's another one of those iron furnaces that they could heat up over here.
Yeah.
That's not a good color. There's scrape marks on the ground and a spiral staircase that descends down.
I guess that's the one. I look back and say, guys, this got to be the stairwell down to the basement.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will stop for the night.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Isn't it cliffhanger?
Yeah.
On a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Down to
Nice.
Goblin Town.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I finished Terrace.
Nice.
Let me pull
What's
it up.
that?
I finished your picture. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
This one open.
You need to send me mine on Discord, by the way.
Terrace is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. Oh, here we go.
Do we level up?
Yep, we'll talk about that here in just 1 second.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, look at that.
That's awesome, man.
Dean, can you send
That's
me
awesome.
an email with the 3 or 4 that you did so we could post them to Instagram to tease the episode?
Yeah, and then I finished Burn.
And then Cody, whenever you want to, I guess in the
Nice.
recording, let me know. I don't know if you want to have what we're about to discuss be on the stream or not.
And then I just started to finish Stolas, so I still gotta. I still have to color it, but that's not gonna do right now.
Now, Dean, do I get one as a dungeon master?
Yeah, I think I could do it.
Yes. Zach, question for you. All of the notes that we put in personal or private chat, are they...
Those will
They're
not
good?
be public to
Okay.
the listeners on the repeat.
That's fine. Should we copy and paste all of those to Discord? Or
Yeah, if you want to copy and paste them, that's fine.
Okay. I'm just going to non-discriminatorily just copy them and see how it pastes.
Before we do the dungeon, like, I'm not sure how you play it, but between sessions, are we considered to have long rested?
No.
Nice. Good thing Dean healed me.
Right. So save your player sheets from where they're at, and they should be able to help you. Ozoth, you have all your portent rolls and stuff
Ozal.
on your end. Ozal, god damn, I'll get it. Ozal
I have
the Wise.
one portent roll left.
Okay. Get rid of those. Yeah. We could talk off stream for a little bit about leveling up and how things are going to go and what we're going to do. But yeah, we'll sign off here. My name has been Cody J. As your Dungeon Master to the stars over here on Live and Let's Dice.
We'll catch you on the
Thank
next
you so much for
episode.
watching our stream.
Bye.
Bye.